love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just level up. I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back, you don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just level up. Don't be
What is going on, guys? It's the Mad Dragon. Let's get this stream kicked off and underway. on, guys? It's the Mad Dragon. We're back. We're back. We are live streaming and things are fine. Kind of. We're almost there. I have realized literally before I started going today that the little bar that's down here doesn't have like the symbols around people's names. It's just orange text. Don't know what that's about. Try to fix that. Haven't managed to fix that yet. We've had to do a rebuild. People are already in the chat. Hello to everyone that is in the chat. I genuinely don't know if YouTube is gonna be like, who is this guy? He hasn't done anything on the channel for like 3 weeks. He's not allowed to have viewers on his stream. So I don't know how many people are going to be in today. But yeah, we've been away. We've had all sorts of issues going on. The PC had big problems, and it has taken a long time to fix it all. We've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. Let's get some music on in the background because it's a little bit quiet for me here. Let me get some generic background music on the go that isn't going to copyright strike me and cause even more issues. He says as nothing plays. No, there we go. That one can work. Okay, we'll go with that one. There we go. Yeah, so we'll have a bit of general music in the background. Today is going to be potentially chaos. It could be smooth sailing. We don't really know. I've had to rebuild, although to you guys this might all look basically the same on the streaming setup. It is all built from scratch because I lost everything. Having to have my PC basically just rebuilt from scratch. So I've tried to put it all back together about as well as I can. So if I am too loud, if music is too loud, if gameplay is too loud, let me know because the audio is probably going to be all over the place. I've tried my best to do what I could in terms of today's stream. Super chat, go ahead in the chat. No, that's I think that's from last stream. The things have carried over from last stream, but I don't know where the boxes have gone. I genuinely don't know what's happened. The boxes, where are they? That one? Is it that one? I think it's this. Hang on. The boxes should look like this down here, where it's got like borders around the names, and they don't. Don't know why. Don't know why that's happened. So I don't know. It's all correct. It just isn't quite correct. That is the nature of streaming, guys. That is how it works. It all just doesn't really work. None of us know what we're doing. I am having a quick look though, because I actually haven't caught up on it for a couple of days. What's been going on in the Rugby 24 forums? I haven't actually been checking up. I've just been seeing people have been talking today about coaches and stuff. Bears is saying we need to get the admin into Rugby 24. Loving that going on. People still seem to be pretty mixed about where Rugby 24 is at in terms of how hard is it to post a gameplay video. People not happy. I'm sure there's all sorts of various images and stuff that'll get the channel taken down if any of them are too outrageous. But yeah, people still seem to be all over the place. But we've got some fun stuff to talk about today with Rugby 24 because the one and only Squidge Rugby got involved. And it was really interesting. There we go. Chat's already on it. Yeah, Squidge did a video. Yeah, Squidge. Now, I'm probably not going to play the video. I don't know about copyright stuff on the channel and stuff for playing someone else's video on like a live stream, what have you. But yeah, Squidge went and met up with the guys at Rugby 24. We knew this had happened because this was actually like a month ago. For anyone following Ross on Twitter, we knew he was going to be meeting up with them and getting involved and doing some work with them. We didn't know about the face scan being in the game. He was just going to be getting to see the behind the scenes. But it's been very fun to actually learn about. Let me just see if I can I wonder if I can very quickly, because I don't think I can play the video on stream, but I could probably like find sections and we could talk about them a little bit. This music thing is going to really annoy me today as well. I can already tell it's going to do annoying stuff. Oh, of course, ads. Why do we need ads? Because they pay us. YouTube pays us money for all the ads, so we have to let all the ads play. But yeah, Squidge was getting involved, which is really fun, and getting to see some of the behind the scenes stuff because we don't really get to see behind the scenes when it comes to like rugby games and stuff. Let me do a little swap over. There we go. We'll go back over here. We'll go sort of full screen so we can see. So yeah, he went over, did some. I mean, good God. I mean, look at how many like cameras or sensors. I'm not even entirely sure like how many there are. there's got to be a lot, because you've got to get the full head right. And this was just really interesting to learn. And you basically just go in, you sit down in a chair. This is how they do your face scan. It doesn't sound like it takes super long to do. They actually did Squidges while he was there, and they were rendering out face and stuff. Love that. I think that's really cool to see some of this behind the scenes stuff, and we get to see basically from the Squidge video. The Squidge will be in the crowd somewhere. We will get to see a Squidge face, which I love. I love that we get to have that in. I mean, that'll be the first thing. That'll be in the Discord, right? People will be trying to like desperately kick the ball into the crowd, trying to spot a Squidge, or depending on how many crowd like animations or sort of character models they have, there might be 12,000 Squidges at a game. Maybe it'll be like the only face you see anywhere. That'll be a mod. Someone will mod in that he'll be the only one. But yeah, I thought this was really fun. I thought this was really fun to see. I would love to learn more about this sort of stuff. I don't know a great deal about game dev stuff, but I am interested. I've been following a channel that's been blowing up on YouTube called Pirate Software, and he's like a game dev. He's sort of making games, and during work I have his live streams on, because he streams for like 16 hours a day. I have his streams on in the background constantly for some background noise, and I thoroughly enjoy learning a little bit about him. Michael says Thor. Yeah, Thor. He's I think it's a really interesting stream. He seems like a really cool guy. And I love learning little bits about different industries and stuff. So game dev stuff has been really fun, because I don't really know a lot about it. I doubt like I would be able to, do any of this or do it from scratch. But I think this is all really cool just to learn how it all works. Michael says you get him in like 1,000 shorts. Yeah, he is the king of shorts. He worked out the shorts algorithm to an absolute T. He's absolutely blown up. He's into like nearly 2 million subscribers. He's been on YouTube since like November. I found his channel when he was on about 60,000 subscribers from like one short, and I just got really interested in the thing. But I love game dev stuff. And they did some more interviews. I was gonna say they didn't actually sort of show us anything else. We had some little clips, but they're already the game clips that we do have and stuff. But very fun stuff. I like learning about that. I'm glad that someone like Squidge as well was able to get there, because it's the weird thing about rugby gaming stuff is it's so niche. What a niche market to be in, right? Rugby video gaming on YouTube is nothing. There's like 8 of us in total that cover it at all. Squidge doesn't really cover like rugby gaming stuff. He did like the review for Rugby 22. I remember seeing that. This is the first thing I've seen him mention about Rugby 24. But the reason it's good to get people like Squidge doing stuff is because it allows more people to see it. And it was quite interesting to see the comment section on Squidge's video about how many people said, this is the first I've heard about this game being made. It came from, you said you got me, you got Bears, Sammy, Crashball TV. We're all, talking about Rugby 24. We've got a Discord with like 300 people in, and everyone's chatting about it. There's rugby forums, we're all doing stuff. And for plenty of people in the world, that Squidge video is the first piece of information they found out that Rugby 24 even exists. So he's definitely going to be the sort of person to get it into the mass markets and stuff. But what a cool aspect, and I really hope there is some way that I get to play Squidge, because I would absolutely love that. I'd love to play a game against him, depending on how good he is. If he's very good, then maybe not. One of the only ones I don't swipe is the Thor shows. I love Thor. I think he's a really interesting person. He's got a great voice. I can't quite go as deep as Thor, and Michael sort of goes gravelly. He has a really cool voice. I really enjoy Thor. I really enjoy learning about game dev stuff. So being able to see some behind the scenes stuff from Rugby 24 was really cool. I have also really been enjoying, for anyone who's keeping an eye out, this is very fun. Also from Thor, because he was working in security stuff and learning a little bit about that. This has been very funny to me today. If anyone hasn't seen this is from Ross, who's obviously the CEO over Big Ant. Today, they've been putting out stuff for anti-piracy on Cricket 24 and giving people loads of issues, white screens and all these things. And Ross has just been tweeting all day about people that are getting annoyed because their game that they basically pirated has now broken. I thought that was really funny. It's like, I mean, I'm not one for doing like sort of piracy and stuff. If the game is available in some fashion that you can just purchase it, great. I don't really understand, go and get a free copy. I don't even think, how expensive is Cricket 24 on Steam? I actually don't know. Is it even that expensive? Let me have a look. Cricket 24. It is £40 to be fair. It's still up there as a pricey game, but you know, as cricket games go, like, you know, if it's the main game out there right now, you think you'd buy that rather than you know, sort of pirate that. But I do find that very funny. I think that's very fun to see. Again, a bit of backroom stuff going on in game development, right? You've just got people. I love it. And I love the fact that he owns it as well. He's like, yep, I got you, and I got you, and I got you. I think that's all great stuff. They'll do the same thing for Rugby 24, right? No doubt they'll be, because they're not only going to have the game themselves, they're going to have the community creation, which means modding will be built into the game. You can mod, you can do stuff. You don't need a pirate version of a game. So, you know, they'll probably do the exact same thing for Rugby 24, and then we'll see how many names from the Discord start popping up on Ross's Twitter feed. I find that very, very funny. But yeah, there's lots of fun stuff to go over today. What do we start out with? Because I don't really know what I'm doing. In all honesty, we're just gonna jump in and talk about rugby. I'm just glad we've got the stream up and running and stuff again today. What should we start out with? Should we start out with Rugby 22? We will be playing Rugby 2011. In fact, let's jump into that. That's the best place to start for anyone who's not been keeping up with the channel recently. So, if you remember, when was it? I don't even know. It'll be our last stream that we did. Let me swap back over to this. This one here. The stream we did. We got 800 reviews. That's one of the better streams we've ever had on the channel. We played Rugby 2011 on stream using was an emulator. To be able to play the game. Now this, I'm going to cycle back around to what I just said about like pirating games. I think using an emulator is fine for games if there is no other alternative. You cannot buy Rugby 2011 on Steam. If it was available on Steam, I would pay money for it. Let me buy it. There's no way to play that game on PC, so using an emulator is the only way. Got an emulator from the guys over on the Discord server. I know, you know, Michael, who's in the chat now, is using it as well. A couple of other guys all downloaded it. Absolutely flawless, having a great time. I thoroughly enjoyed playing it on stream. Great fun. Little did I know that somewhere inside of the emulator / in the game / somewhere was some Trojan malware that absolutely ruined my browser. So basically, I was unable to use any browser on my PC. I couldn't do anything. If you opened a browser, it went directly to like a hacker browser. And from my understanding, from my research that I did on it, it basically is like a way to, when you search for a Google search or a Bing search or whatever, when you search for something, your traffic gets redirected through their server, you go through their browser, and they gain money through ad revenue from the ads that get shown to you as you do your normal everyday searches. And it's really hard to get rid of. It's an extension that is on the Google Play Store. Just hacking software that's just there. It's allowed to be there. It's rated 1 star on Google Play Store, because obviously it is. It is just hacking software, but they allow it to be installed as an extension. I tried. I had an IT guy try. I had some friends that are software developers have a look at it. Nobody knows. Nobody knows how to get rid of this thing, and eventually my entire PC had to be rebuilt. So we won't be doing any more Rugby 2011, which is really annoying. Is I thoroughly enjoyed that stream. I thoroughly enjoyed going back and playing that game. So no Rugby 2011. The only alternative I have now is to, like, I could maybe buy like one of the like Elgato game captures and set up my Xbox 360 and like try and record through the 360. Oh man, what an effort to play a 13-year-old game. So Rugby 2011's off the cards, unfortunately, guys. We're back to Rugby 22, which is fine, because I know a lot of you guys have Rugby 22. I know people mentioned in the Discord as well about doing multiplayer. We'll absolutely jump in and do some multiplayer. But that is why I have been away forever, because I don't get to play Rugby 2011 anymore. Very, very, very sad. Other news that's been going on. Got engaged. Me and the missus got engaged. So been busy as well during all that. We've been seeing friends, family, doing all that sort of stuff. Yeah, a lot of life things going on. Crash, thank you very much, man. Yeah, it's been a lot going on. A lot of life changes. Hay fever's kicked in. Anyone else suffering with hay fever yet? This is the most blinding sun in the world. Pollen is at like an all-time high. I'm slowly dying. Life is changing and crashing and burning around me. It's great fun. But that's what the streams are for, right? We can chill out and play some rugby. In other news then, let's start out with some rugby news. Let's jump in and talk a little bit about rugby law changes. Rugby law changes. Man, this has been blowing up. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about this. This has got people very interested. So I'm looking forward to see what Chad has to say about rugby law changes. Now, I'm not sure if the text is going to be too small on screens. I'm going to read it out as we go through it. Basically, some people, some top dogs, decided rugby's too boring for the general consumer. So they're going to be changing some laws and some rules to make it more exciting, which has got some people really happy and made other people really mad, especially seemingly if you are a South Africa supporter, because a lot of these do impact the general style of South African play. So I thought we'd have a read through. I'll give my opinion on, and this was going to be a video, but we're so far past this now, we might as well talk about it on stream as a little fun side project, right? So the law changes coming in from July the 1st of this year, with a focus on both spectacle and safety, all geared towards the promotion of quick attacking ball. 3 new law amendments will be coming in. So this is going to be starting up this year, just in time for the Rugby Championship, just to make that a bit more exciting. Mark saying, yep, South Africa's well, they're not happy. And it is one of those things, right, where I can see both sides of the argument. On one hand, does this impact the South African way of play? Yes. A lot of these rules directly affect the way South Africa play, which has led some people to believe it is like an anti-South African rugby team rule, like they're trying to like stomp it out. On the flip side, South Africa have won 2 World Cups back-to-back. They are the top-rated team in the world. And seemingly the sort of belief broadly from a consumer point of view is South Africa are one of the most boring teams to watch in World Rugby. So you've currently got your top dogs, the people winning the big competitions are also the team that a lot of the general consumer base also think are really boring to watch. I quite enjoy watching South Africa play. I do think laws can be changed that would actually allow them to keep their own style of play, but just not reward them quite as heavily. There is a lot of pressure put towards doing scrums, winning a penalty at a scrum, taking a 3, and do that repeatedly all game, and you win a game. And that is, what a lot of people see and find it quite boring to watch scrums collapse constantly. So there's been some new changes coming in. This one I quite like. Onside from kicks in open play. I actually wonder if I should maybe try and zoom this in a little bit more so you guys can read too. Let me see what I can do here. We don't want to see that guy's face too up close. There you go. That's slightly better for you guys. So, onside from kicks in open play. So, in a rewrite of Law 10.7 relating to players being put onside from kicks in open play, it will no longer be possible for a player to be put onside when an opposition player catches the ball and runs 5 meters or passes the ball. So, this is what we got to see, and we saw it quite a lot during the Six Nations, right? Where basically you have a player kicks the ball downfield, someone else catches it, and we were having situations where players just caught the ball and stood still. And nothing happened because the players that were already ahead of the kicker weren't allowed to go forwards, and sometimes the player that kicked the ball, because of the open play rule, also wouldn't chase their own kick. So the whole game just stopped for like 20 seconds while everyone did nothing. Now, I like that this is changing because I thought that was a really sort of dumb rule anyway. I didn't like that the game could just stop and everything had to do that. So things are changing. So laws 10.1, 10.4 make it clear that an offside player must make an attempt to retreat, creating space for the opposition team to play. So players that were already ahead of the kicker must start running backwards to get back behind the player that originally kicked the ball. So they've got rid of that 10 meter thing. I quite like that. I actually didn't realize it was 5 meters. I thought it was 10. And thinking back now, I actually understand that actually players didn't run very far. In which case, yeah, 5 meters was really dumb. 5 meters really isn't that far to like run with the ball. So you kick the ball down, you just leave all your forwards further up the pitch, and then you get a tackle, you get a jackal penalty, boom, have three points in there are from nothing. So I really like that that's changed, and that players will have to run back. Players technically could still catch the ball and just stand still. But if players are running away, it gives more incentive for someone to chase their own kick and do it. So that one, I'm okay with. I don't mind that rule at all. Let me. I hate that this music stops. every time a song ends, it just stops completely. Have a glug of the old water. I've also had to rip that lid off. Does this annoy anyone else about water bottles and drinks bottles now that the lids come attached to the plastic bottle? It thoroughly annoys me. You just have a bottle cap stuck up your nose as you're trying to have a drink, so I always try and rip it off. Mark asked, you assume you got my PC fix? Yes, I absolutely did. It took me 3 weeks to do, but we are back. We are back, and hopefully everything's fine. We still have some issues. We just still have a couple of issues with the stream. I've had to rebuild the stream from scratch, so if anything doesn't look right, that's because I still haven't quite worked out all the kinks for it yet, Mark. Michael said bottle lids are now stupid. Yeah, they really are. I genuinely don't, I cannot believe there were that many people in the world who unscrewed a bottle, had a swig of their drink, going, screw the lid, that can go over there. I've never done that in my whole life. I just put the lid back on. I have no idea how this stops extra littering or doing some stuff and keeps the lid with the bottle. I'm not sure what it does. If anything, it's a big annoyance, right? So there you are. Well, rant over. Back to rugby. Actually, no, I should read this next bit. To make sure, attempt to retreat, creating more space. This should reduce the amount of kick tennis in the game. So they want to reduce the amount of kick tennis. I don't know if that's true, or not that they don't want to, but the fact that I don't know if it will. So kicking the ball now, kick the ball over, someone catches it. They can stand still, and everyone else has to run away from them. You could still do kicking tennis. I don't really think that's going to reduce it that much, personally. I think it will reduce the players just standing still and waiting for the player to run, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that will reduce kick tennis. I don't mind a bit of kick tennis as long as it ends in something. Kick tennis is only annoying if you have about 12 kicks and everyone is too good that they catch the ball. You want a kick tennis game where people start, dropping the ball, or it goes over their head, or you get a cheeky 50-22 because someone was in the wrong position. Maybe they should do a rule that if you kick the ball from your half into the opponent's half in like a long-range kick and you catch it, you must run 10 meters before kicking it again. That would reduce kicking tennis, because then by the time you're running forwards, people are coming at you. Maybe you haven't got the opportunity, and maybe that way you cause a bit more movement rather than people just kicking it to and forward each other. But some people enjoy. I agree. Yeah, my favorite bit is the kick tennis. Exactly, people are on it. I don't know if kick tennis is the worst thing, but only when you're at the very top tier and people are too good. It can be a bit annoying then, maybe. Free kicks. Free kicks under Law 220.3 will no longer be possible to choose a scrum from a free kick. Free kicks must either be tapped or kicked to encourage more ball in flow. Now, this for me has positives and negatives. The positive for me is I'm someone who enjoys scrums. I do not enjoy watching 6 scrums in a row because they keep collapsing. The ref awards a free kick and we just go back and do another scrum. That's dumb. If someone collapses, penalty. You're done. Penalty outside. There should just be a call. There should be no free kicks. I don't mind the idea of free kicks from a scrum. You're not allowed to just have another scrum. It should either be that they collapsed in, it's a penalty, or free kick to the other person, they can kick it away. I would like that to be more enforced. The one that this did change, which has been the one I've seen circulating in the world of social media, has been Damien Valemsa opting for the scrum on a mark call that we had in the World Cup, which has always been in the rules, just people don't really think it's that useful. They'd rather catch the ball and kick it 50 metres back up the field rather than have a scrum in your own 22, which is, always a dangerous threat again, which is one of the reasons why a couple of South African supporters got kind of annoyed by this, because they are beasts at the scrum. As are the French, to be fair. The French are getting up there in terms of scrum recently as well, with some of their big new units coming in. I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to use this. Now, I don't know if I like necessarily the free kick being the free kick generally removing the option for a scrum. I would maybe like it to say that you couldn't do I've got the word concentric in my head. I don't think that's the word I mean. Like consistent scrums, like one after another. I don't think I'd want it to be sort of, scrum, free kick, scrum, free kick, scrum, free kick. Okay, it's a penalty now. I still think if it's the first free kick infringement, you should still be allowed to choose the scrum, and if it collapses, penalty or play on and get on with it. I also feel like you could change that law to maybe a little bit better. I don't know about getting rid of free kicks entirely from the game in terms of turning it into scrums. Now this one is interesting. Banning the crocodile roll, an action of rolling, twisting or pulling of a player off their feet in the tackle area. the crocodile roll will be outlawed and sanctioned by a penalty. Now, this one, the rolling and twisting thing, I understand, right? You shouldn't really be able to, like, the way we have with neck rolls, you can't do a neck roll anymore. There is the option that you can do some damage to someone's limbs if you get the rolling and twisting action wrong. Pulling a player off their feet, like in a ruck, I don't know about this, because I'm trying to think of the actual way people play rugby and how would you do that. Now, I'm not the biggest guy. I used to play rugby. If I went into a ruck, I'm not really shifting anyone. If you had someone like Antonio from France was in a ruck, and in comes me, in comes Mad Dragon, I'm going to clear you out. I am not moving that guy for all of the money in the world. I'm not even going to get close. But something I might be able to do, I might be able to grab his shirt and drag him over the ruck because he's already, in a set stock position ready for impact. You can drag people off their feet. I used to do it a lot in rugby. That was basically my counter ruck. You just drag people off their feet. They're then off their feet. They cannot contest the ball because they're off their feet, so you take it out the ruck. I don't know how, when you implement all of this, how it works in actual rugby. I don't know how you enforce this, because I feel like they're running out of ways to stop a counter ruck. And I don't know how to... You know what? We spoke about Thor before. Hang on. Hang on. Come up. There we go. We spoke about Thor before. Let's do a Thor thing. Let's get MS Paint. We were talking about it before. I'll try and describe it as best I can. Give me a big square. How do I... Give me a square. What are you doing? Give me a square. Why is this terrible? All right, we'll do it in white. I was going to just have a big black square, but apparently that's not going to work. Does that fill? I don't know. It all works black. There we go. Okay, we'll make it work for us. Right. We're going to go... We're going to do the thing that Thor does where he draws it on MS Paint. So when hang on, let me get a big brush here. So I want to try and describe this to you. So when you go into a ruck, right, you've got... How are we going to sort of do this? So you've got... Give me a white. I hate all this. Go away. Oh, we're frozen. Don't save. Go back. MS Paint. Give me a thing. Right, let's do it properly. Give me a black pen then. Fine, we'll do it this way. Right. Give me a brush. And make it a big thing. So this is my thoughts on this, right? If a player is lying on the ground, there you go. I'm going to do a very rudimentary. There's a guy. He's down. There's his legs. He's got the ball there. He's gone down, right? You are trying to defend this guy, right? You have an attacking player comes in. They're coming over the ball. I don't really know how to sort of showcase that they're like bending down. How do we do this, right? So they're sort of coming around. They're trying to reach over. They're trying to jackal the ball off this guy. They're targeting the ball there, right? That is basically what you see. As the defending player, you're coming in, you want to support your guy on the ground. This guy's coming for a jackal. You want to try and remove this guy. Now, the current way you do this is you have to come in and you have to drive him through the middle and smash this guy out the way. You could pull him over, you could haul him off the side. In recent, rules and stuff, the general rules that we end up with now, you cannot come in from the side, which is a perfectly understandable law that we all understand, even though people still do. You see it loads. You cannot come in from that angle. You cannot come in over the 45. You've got to come through the gate. We also got, you cannot hit these people in the head anymore. If you hit them in the head with your shoulder, red card. So you can't hit them there, so don't do that. You cannot aim directly here at the joint in the elbow, because that's attacking the limbs, and that's a penalty. And now, with the new rules coming in, you cannot do the roll to remove the player, and you can also not drag them this way. What have you got left to hit? How do you clear this man out? You have got to hit that shoulder or that shoulder with your shoulder while coming in directly and not recklessly. And you've got to remove that guy in 1 second of him getting his hands on the ball. I have no idea how they're going to enforce that. I think they're going to struggle. I reckon if you actually said we're gonna follow, don't you mock my drawing skills? My drawing skills are amazing, right? But I genuinely don't know what you do in that circumstance to get that away. That would, if you take the rules at face value, and this is what it is, I don't know how you achieve it. I don't know how you can enforce it in a game. I reckon if you did your stop motion frames, and there's plenty of channels on YouTube that analyze rugby, meaning they just support a team and they want to prove the ref was paid off or biased or something. I reckon you would see 100 of these in a game where someone is going to hit this elbow, drag them, roll them. I don't know how you enforce it. I feel like the target area for the defending team to hit there without hitting the head, the elbows, coming in at the side, rolling, or there's almost more ways to get penalised at the ruck as the defending team than actual safe ways to clear them out. That's such a narrow window to hit, and that's providing that they're being fair with it. I mean, if this guy instead decides that actually he's gone for the jackal, but he's going to put his head here, he's reaching over, he's going to get it, well, guess what? You just lost. You just lost all this middle section as a target. You've got to hit that guy's shoulder and somehow clear him off the ball. And you've got you know, think of how many good jackalers we have in the game now, right? Just monster guys that get over the ball. They're latched on, absolute, you know, clamps down. You are not going to shift them by hitting that shoulder. So that's one that I'm a little bit sketchy on. I don't know how you enforce that, because I feel like there'll be a penalty in almost every single ruck if you actually stuck to. You can't twist, roll, pull, hit the limb, come in at the side, or hit head. I genuinely don't know how they do it. So, you know, we'll look forward to that one to see how it's done. I don't know if these are being trialed somewhere. I know the Super Rugby's going on at the minute. I don't know if they're trialing any of these. Super Rugby did the 20-minute red card before all the rest of the game. They did the faster jackal penalty rules than the rest of the game, so I don't know if they're trialing it. I haven't been watching any of the Super Rugby because they give me copyright strikes when I try and cover their game, so I don't do it anymore. So we don't do that. But also in the world, closed law trials to set debut in Rugby World competitions this year. So we've also got more rules that aren't going to be happening. 6 closed law trials will operate across World Rugby competitions from then, including the World Rugby Under-20 Championships. Oh, sound. Under-20 Trophy and Pacific Nations Cup. Okay, so we've also got new rules coming in. Revised on and off-field sanction process, increasing simplicity, consistency, and fan understanding. This features the... I can't even read. This features the combination of strong automatic off-field red card sanctions and the ability to replace a red-carded player after 20 minutes. So this was the thing that we got to see. I'm sure we saw that in the Super Rugby, right? I remember watching that a couple of years ago. And I really like this idea. Yellow card is still 10 minutes. A red card will be 20 minutes. That player is off the field. You're a man down for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, somebody else can come on in that player's place. I like that. I like that as a rule because you can have games where a team gets a red card in the 20th minute and it's just done. The game is over. You've just, you know, top level international competition, you don't really fight back, you know, in too many games where you are a man down and you actually come back to win when you've had that first card, red card. You just don't really do it. So the idea that someone can come on for you at 20 minutes, I think gives the game an opportunity to be more fun and open up a little bit. I haven't actually seen the reaction from the South African rugby community, because obviously we had Sam Cane got red carded, right? When did he get red carded? That was in the first half, wasn't it? So that would have had a Sam Cane replacement come on in that 60th minute. There was 1 point in that Rugby World Cup final. I wonder, could that have made a difference then if that had been introduced? I wonder what the reaction would be over there. Introduction of the 30-second shot clock for scrum and line-out setting. Yes! Yes! Cut down all the nonsense. That's what we need. We need more shot clocks. There needs to just be shot clocks for everything. It should just be like, you have this time. The one thing that they haven't said in the shot clock, how about a shot clock for box kicking from the back of a ruck? Get rid of your caterpillar rucks. When a ref says use it, the TMO should have a 5-second timer. He presses go, and if it gets to 5 seconds, he goes, blow the whistle, and you go, yeah, free kick, other way. which is now not going to be a scrum. You know, great. Do something like that. Make it into. Get rid of those box kicks that take 50 seconds to clear the ball, and the ref just stands there waving his arm, saying, "Use it." Make that a bit more, punishing for them. And a maximum of 60 seconds for conversions. A reduction of 30 seconds, aligning with the time permitted for penalty kicks. Yeah, which again I think good. We saw it a few times where players definitely let the shot clock wind down for a minute and a half. To the last few seconds. If you're Owen Farrell, sometimes a bit too long. And you go over, reduce that down to 60. I think is a good move. I doubt, top level kickers really need 60 seconds to do a kick. I don't really think they need that much time. A difficult kick, halfway line or right on the touchline, something. Yeah, give them, they probably will take that full 60 seconds directly in front of the posts. You don't need 60 seconds to do that. I don't need 60 seconds to do that, I don't think. Protection of the 9 at the base of the scrum, ruck, and maul. Following successful trials in Major League Rugby in the USA and in elite and community competitions in New Zealand, the 9 will not be able to be played while the ball is near a tackle, ruck, or maul. And the offside line at the scrum for the non-putting in scrum half will be the middle of the tunnel. I like that. I like that end bit because it does annoy me to see the scrum happen, the ball get put in, and the opposition scrum half just runs around the back of the scrum and starts tickling the number 8's, armpits. I don't know what he's doing. It's like, just stay over there, stay on your side. So I like that. I like that scrum half's going to get shut down from a scrum. This. I'm gonna need to know a little bit more about where the limitations are. I think around this, you cannot be. The 9 will not be able to be played while the ball is still near a tackle, ruck, or maul. What does that mean? How far are we going from there? Because one move that I really like in rugby is where you have a maul. And the scrum half is at the back of the maul. They're sort of jostling around. The scrum half's got his hands on the ball, and he's looking at who he's going to pass it to. And then you have some cheeky player reach over and slap the scrum half's arm down, causing a knock-on. I love that. That is technical rugby. I absolutely love that sort of stuff. So I'm guessing you won't be able to do that now. Because that's surely playing the line. Surely by playing the 9, they don't mean a full tackle, right? Unless anyone wants to correct me, feel free to correct me in chat. I don't think that you should be allowed to basically touch the 9, which I think removes that from being a little bit, fun at the maul. I do kind of like that. And I would want to know when that ends. Is it after a pass has been completed away? If a number 9 picks up the ball from a ruck and just immediately runs around the ruck into the guard and gets clattered immediately, have you played the 9? Because he's right next to the ruck. Is there a distance around the ruck that you can't touch them? Is it until the ball is classed as out? I'd want to know a few more laws around that. They're trying that out in New Zealand. I assume that means Super Rugby, although maybe not the Super Rugby. So I don't know. I'll have to look into that to see what they mean about New Zealand. Ability to mark the ball inside the 22 from a restart, promoting attacking options. I don't like that. The ability to mark the ball inside the 22 line from a restart. What do we think about that, chat? What do you guys think about that one? From a restart, so not a kickoff. So not full start of the game or half time. I would still class a restart as someone scored a try and then you kick off. Is that classed as a kickoff? Is that not classed as a restart? By restart, do they just mean like a dropout? You have to have a hell of a boot to get to the 22 from behind your own try line. That'd be some also. I assume that means from the kickoff. I don't know if I like that because I feel like every team would just do that, right? You're inside your 22. You are allowed to kick a mark directly into touch. Does that not just mean every kickoff will be caught, marked, kick to touch, line out at halfway? You might as well just start a restart as a line out because I can't see any team desperately wanting to play out. Not sure I like that one. That's probably the first one I'm like, I don't really see that being that much fun. The ball must be played after the maul has been stopped once. Yes! That is a great rule. I am glad they have finally done that. Mauls are... for me, one of the most boring things in rugby. I genuinely think so. They seem to be really overpowered. They seem to be really hard to stop. Stopping them 80% of the time results in a penalty for that team anyway, to just kick the ball back into touch and have another maul. I don't get it. So now that as soon as it's been stopped once, must use. Great. I hope that's enforced. I don't want to see use it and then they just keep going on. I want to see that ball come out once. I think that's great. I think that'll help cut down on just teams always going for the driving maul off a line out. I want to see that ball played a little bit more, go a little bit wild. I think that's a decent move. Play on at a line out if ball is not thrown straight, but only if the line out is uncontested, aiding the flow of the game. I have positive and negative thoughts about this. Because it just means every line out will be contested. There's no point now in not contesting a line out. You must contest whatever they're going to judge as being contested line outs. Because you may as well throw the front man in the air at every line out. Because if you not contesting means they can just throw it to their own guy and it makes no difference, then you have to put someone in the air, otherwise it's an easy catch and they can do whatever they want with it. So you're always going to contest, right? Nobody's doing that because if there's no such thing as ball not thrown straight. Hang on, let's go back to MS Paint, guys. Get ready back for my amazing drawing skills. Who's ready for this one? If there is no rule to say ball thrown in straight, so you're here, here's me. There we go. There's my great drawing. Okay, there's me throwing the ball. I've got my guys are all here. I've got my opponent's guys all here. If none of these guys look like they're going to go in the air, that rule should mean I can lob this ball over here to my fly half. Right? There's no such thing as not straight. They didn't contest. I can throw a man in the air and lob the ball to my fly half. No issue. So now red is going to have to contest. You have to contest every line out. It's gone. Now, if you're going to contest at the line out, how do we get rid of? Can I do that? Yeah. Now, if you're gonna contest at a line out, what are you doing there? Give me a brush. Give me a brush. Now, if you're gonna have your line out, here's your little pod of people. You got front, middle, and back. Front, middle, back. Here's your line out from a bird's eye view. That's right, we're getting artsy now, aren't we? If you're gonna throw your line out in from here, you know if you don't contest, they can just lob the ball wherever they want. So you have to contest. So you can either go for an actual contest, and you can mark your man. You can say, you know, he's got him. We're going to try and mark up the angles, and we're going to try and actually contest for the ball. But if all you need is a man in the air to be contestable, then 100% of the time, this man goes in the air. Because as soon as this guy is in the air, how am I going to symbolize this? Once this guy is lifted up in the air, again, from a bird's eye view, his head's now bigger because he's closer to us, and he's waving his arms around. He's like, give me the ball, right? He's in the air, he's making a nuisance of himself. This guy knows he's then got to throw the ball over person 1, and bang, he's trying to get it to, I don't know, person 3 at the back here. He's trying to get it over here. You might as well always put your front man up, because it just makes their lineouts harder all the time anyway. And if you don't contest, you actually give them a much easier lineout, because they can throw the ball to whoever and do whatever they want with it now. So in every single lineout, throw the front man up, make this guy's job more difficult, and then they have to just make their decision, and then they have to throw the ball in straight. I don't know. Not sure if I like that one. For me, let's get back up MS Paint. I'm not happy about this one. Feel free to go, guys. You can drop it down in the chat if anyone disagrees with me. I'm happy to be disagreed with. I think a better rule would be, you've got your... Why does this brush keep going? You've got your line-out thrower. You've got your 1, 2, and 3. I have spoken about this before, how much lineouts annoy me in rugby. And 3. I think the rule should be you must throw this ball straight down the middle, or as best as you can do. And I think all of these players should not be allowed to jump that way, which they all do. Everyone does. That's what they all jump into the middle, and it's just not sanctioned at all. I think they should have to be lifted vertically and contest in the middle on both sides, and you both reach in and you have to grab the ball in the middle, thus making it both teams can jump in and take the ball. I think that's how that rule should be changed, rather than do this contestable or not. I think you should have to throw the ball down the middle. It can't veer towards your player. It should be that you have to catch the ball with your entire body turned. You should have to turn your body to catch the ball, or one arm extended and drag it in. You should not be able to ever catch the ball at your chest, which is 95% of lineups. You ever watch them? Someone is always catching it about here, and the other guy's desperately leaning across and never had a chance to take it in the first place. I think that's how that rule should change. I'm not entirely sure about the line-out rule. Tackle ruck breakdown. A major review of the breakdown through the lens of the spectacle and safety. The impact of contesting the ball on the floor, the practice of jackling as opposed to an upright driving game. What is this? Is that a rule? Nothing has been said there. Looking to the future, specialist work groups have been established to work. Oh, they're looking at further things. The tackle ruck breakdown, yeah, probably still needs some reviewing, especially if you're introducing this can't roll, can't pull law. I think that will probably need to be looked at. The TMO determined the optimal remit for the TMO protocol while setting new minimum standards for technology providers to promote consistency and independence. Yeah, are we all happy with the TMO? I still don't know if I'm that happy with how the TMO system works. I do feel like the TMO gets reviewed too much. And I would like some things to, for the ref to make the call. There are a couple of refs that are very poor for it, where every try needs to be reviewed by a TMO, every catch needs to be seen if it's forward, and they do far too much. I'm glad they would look into that a little bit more. Number of replacements. Examine the latest research on impact and fatigue and the number of timing of replacements in the elite game to determine options that might create more space on the field while improving injury rates. Now, this was something I saw on Twitter. I cannot remember who said it on Twitter. Somebody suggested the idea that you shouldn't be allowed to replace forwards, or you shouldn't be allowed to replace front rows. I can't remember what they said, because they were basically saying that forwards, if you do a 7-1 split on the bench, you just replace all your forwards after 40 minutes. They haven't actually played the full game. I can't remember who that came from. That was on Twitter that I saw that. And I find this one hard to judge what they're going to do with number of replacements. There is the opportunity that you can get a load of injuries in a game, right? I don't know if I'm too bothered about the injury replacements. I think that's a tactical decision that you can make. We saw the 7-1 against Ireland, and they lost that game. We saw, the big calls like that. It's not a guaranteed win for doing that. That's a tactical decision if you want to play a forward-based game. And if you're making the changes to, a maul must be used after the first play, you can't just take a scrum on free kicks anymore, I think that impacts the game anyway. I can't see that lending itself to having 8 forwards is really good, as full replacements and not having any backs. I don't really see that being a case. I don't know how they would judge that. I feel like the replacements thing works well for me, but people feel free to disagree with me there. Michael said the TMO isn't great. Cough, Scotland versus France. Yeah, there's a few of them. There's a few of them that certainly slip through the nets and annoy plenty of people. I'm sure. I haven't spoken to Connor in a while. Connor does rugby, but he's a big Scotland fan. I'm sure that one. I bet that riled Connor to no end as well. Fan experience. Grow rugby's audience. How about we don't do copyright claims against people on YouTube for covering the game. That would be a way to grow the sport, wouldn't it? My God. Grow Rugby's audience share via the fan-focused view of how the game is marketed, a consistent approach to presentation of the sport across all media environments, and a focus on the moments in the game that really engage fans. This includes detailed review of the language and terminology that is used within the game and can be viewed as barriers for audience. Just stop targeting people for wanting to use clips from games and stuff. Let your fan base showcase the best moments in rugby. Let people make fan videos. Let people do things like what Squidge Rugby does. And even Squidge Rugby gets copyright strikes. How insane is that? Probably the biggest advocate for online content for growing the sport, and they still copyright claim him on videos. Why? Let people make clips. The game is over. Don't let people live stream the game. That's fair enough. But if people use highlights from the game in their videos to show evidence and get more people into their game, great. Why do you think I do so much content on gaming? It's the only medium of rugby that you basically are allowed to show on YouTube. Otherwise, you end up there just like I've done in plenty of review videos. There's 2 Cents does with his whiteboard. There's very limited ways to showcase rugby on screen for new fans because you can't show them rugby because you just punish them. Just allow social media to get involved and stop being old men just want to earn their own money. Let people grow the game and put more money into a rugby video game so that I can showcase it a bit more and do the thing I'm good at. Elite tackle height. Carefully consider the results of the community tackle height trials across 11 national unions globally and consider appropriateness for elite rugby across a range of criteria. Now, this was, I think talking about the tackle height and stuff. Obviously, we have the high tackles and stuff. I think they've got rid of, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong on this, I think is it under 16s? Or is it younger than that? Is it under 14s? It's you can't do you can't go higher than your sort of abdomen area. And that's classed as a high tackle because they want less head injuries in kids sports. I think a couple of different sports are looking at this. Well, I actually saw today football are removing headers from being allowed in under 11s games. You're not allowed to head the ball anymore because concussions and your developing brain and what have you. So still looking at that, I am still surprised we don't see far fewer head-high contact tackles. Still think this needs to be reviewed a little bit more for me in terms of players running forwards with their head down and they get hit and you go, well, you ran forwards with your head at hip height and they hit you in the head. That's your fault. I feel like there should be on some sort of onus for the player carrying the ball to think about your own safety. I still think that needs to be considered in this tackle height rather than it just be you can't hit people that high. It should be you have to run upright. You can't just stick your head down and get hit in the head and win a penalty. Or what was the World Cup? What was the game? Oh, it's going to annoy me. Was it Italy versus Uruguay? I'm sure it was Uruguay. I can't remember who they were playing. And somebody attempted to jackal and they bonked heads on the ground because he was trying to jackal the ball and they happened to collide heads as he was going for a perfectly legal jackal. The smallest hit in the world, and the Uruguay player lie down on the ground. He's wearing a scrum cap and he's rolling around on the ground and the guy got carded. He's like, what do you mean? It's you hit him in the head. Well, he's on the ground. He's, if he was stood up, fair enough, but he's on the ground. That's absolutely fine. Do you think I can't read that. The stupid heart thing in the chat is really annoying. Is it the same in the chat box? No, it's not quite the same in there. Do you think the Springboks will be licensed? What, in Rugby 24 are you talking about? I would absolutely imagine so. I believe they're working hard, mate. I think they'll absolutely get there. Oh my God, can you imagine if they're not? They do every team, but but the Springboks. That would, what a way to set up an audience there. No, I absolutely believe they will. They are still maintaining they're doing the 140 nations. Everyone will be in. I would, you know, what the 140 turns into, I'm still not 100% sure, but I would absolutely imagine everyone in the top 20, top 30 in the world will be fully licensed. I would absolutely imagine so. What else we still got going on here? I've been talking about this for way too long. I thought this could be like a little 10-minute segment we could talk about. New Rugby Laws labs established to test further things. Is this anything, or is this just words? Scrum engagement stability and enhancing the tackle ruck area. I don't know, conducted thing. Okay, nothing crazy about that. So a lot of there's lots of good things in there. A few bad things. I still think one I would focus on would be that. I don't know how they're going to implement that into the game without there being 60 penalties a game if it was followed to the letter. And I don't really know how it's going to be possible for players to adapt to that. It took them a long time. I remember watching the Super. I think it was still the Super Rugby Aotearoa when they were trialing the Jackal law about like it was like the speed that it was. They wanted to speed the game up, so they increased the speed of the Jackal. So now we think of it now in everyday rugby, right? You reach over, you get the ball. As soon as you lift the ball, penalty. If it's not, if they don't release it, sort of deal. If you go back 4 years ago, people were hauling the ball and dragging people across the ground. It was like, is he holding on? Yeah, he's probably holding on there. So, but I remember watching that Super Rugby tournament, and a couple of players took, the older players, the more veteran players, took a long time to adjust to the speed of the ruck. So, like this coming in, you've got to imagine people are in their like 20s, maybe early 30s, at top level international, who've been playing rugby their whole lives, and suddenly you've got to not do any of this. I think that might take a long time for them to adjust to stuff like that once they start to put that into the game. So we've covered a lot of stuff. That's the first hour of the stream. We've just spoke. This has been fun. It's been fun. I'm going to attempt to do a little bit more stuff like this where we just chat about a lot of rugby stuff and stuff. Nothing else going on in the world. Did I have a look at this? I can't even remember. I don't think there was anything specifically to talk about with Rugby 24. Any news or any info? I actually didn't check if Ross had put anything out. Has everyone been doing the sort of chances to win a code thing as well? I don't know if anyone is still unaware of this. I feel like I've gone really dark all of a sudden. Why have I gone really dark? I don't know. But the Ross has been giving away keys for the early access. So anyone that's interested in Rugby 24 who doesn't already know about it, definitely make sure you go follow Ross to keep an eye on this, because this has been fun. I won myself one, which a lot of people I saw so many comments being like, oh, it's insider trading. It's because he makes videos. It's not. I genuinely, I just guessed and got it right. Sammy got one as well. I think someone in the Discord also said they got one as well. But yeah, it's been really fun keeping an eye on this and just seeing all the different places they got to. Is it going to say who got this one? No. I was just having a look to see if there was any if they've done any of the oh, there's me. I got it right. I got Sail. Hey, there we go. That was my key. I genuinely didn't know. I didn't actually know. I did drop it in the in this thing about the idea of if Rugby 24 wanted to work more with content creators to do it. I have no idea if there was ever going to be a key coming my way, or if they ever wanted to like work together with me or Bears or Sammy or anyone. I don't know if they were going to do that. No one has reached out to me from them to like explicitly say that. So if anything, I think this is probably a bit of absolute fine fortune that maybe Ross gets to do that and say, yeah, well, he won that because I got really lucky by picking the right one. But also gets to say, like, yeah, now we don't have to worry about doing another key. He's effectively taken a key off someone. I don't know how they'll work that one. But oh, that's not the screen. I don't use that screen at all. Maybe I should. I don't really go anywhere. Once I start a stream, I just stay here. I don't really use the be right back screen. I've also realized that's green. Why is that one green compared to everything else? Why is that one green? Everything else is red. I've not noticed that. Oh, Michael, you got one too. That's nice for you, Michael. Yeah, you guessed Bath. Yeah, people were going berserk. My one was I got Sail, and the reason I went for Sail was because they at the time the one before it, they were in Connacht. They were over in Ireland, And I saw the post. He said, "Oh, you know, we're doing another one today. We're doing," and I saw it really late. And by the time I got to the post, everyone had hit all the other Irish teams, and I was like, "Oh, damn! I was going to put Leinster or Munster, or you know, I haven't got any picks left." So I just went round like all the stadiums. Like, well, who's close to an airport? I assume they've got to fly from Ireland somewhere. So I was like, Sale's near Manchester. Like, okay, let's pick Sale. Happened to be correct. I don't actually know if they flew there, if they barge. I don't know how they're getting around. In the interview they did with Squidge, they did say they were actually driving everywhere. I genuinely thought they'd be flying. The fact they're driving everywhere is wild to me. Okay, if you can hear it in the background. Oh, no, that's screen. Oh, that's a broken screen. I'm still finding things in my stream. Look at that. That looks good. That was when we did the podcast. That's broken to hell. Forget about that one. Let's go over to Rugby 22. What's going on here? Game capture. No. Put that back to the way that it should be. And we're getting on to Rugby 22. Let's play some Rugby 22. I haven't played this game in a long while. I did think by now we'd be on to Rugby 24 and I'd be enjoying life. Is the code going to work on PS5? I would be very, very surprised, Grobbler. I think that mean the codes. I don't even think the codes are for the game, like the full release game. I believe it's for early access. So I think early access is only playing on Steam. So I believe the codes they're giving away will only be for PC on Steam. I don't know if he'll be doing another thing for when the game gets fully released. I don't know if you buy the game in early access, you like get the game for free at the end of it, or it might be that you can play. Maybe you pay a bit for the early access and then you buy the full game. But we'll have to see what happens. Michael says, "What again?" Michael wants to. Oh man, I haven't played this game in so long. Go on, Michael. Let's do it. When was the last time I played this? I don't even remember. I think it was. We did the 2011 stream, so 2 weeks before that. It's probably been a month since I played this game. I'm gonna be rusty. I don't even know. The buttons even changed from 2011, right? As well. It's gonna be fun. But anyways, when it comes, you're gonna copy when it comes out. Yeah, but I genuinely think it'll be a good game. It would be astonishing. It would be astonishing if it wasn't a good game. The amount of time and effort that's going into it and really focusing on all this capture stuff, I just can't imagine that it's going to be a bad game. Some people will say it's a bad game no matter what. People just like to be miserable. I did see on the... I'll let you boot up, Michael. Let me know when you're ready, Michael. You can drop it down in the chat. I did actually see... Let me get the my one back up. Just for, like... no, stop playing adverts and doing stuff. Okay, we're going to watch some Ribenas bounce around for a second. Hang on. I actually have no idea why this is on screen currently. I actually have got it not set up to be able to view this. Streaming. It's fun, isn't it? Who wants some Ribena? Extra show. Oh my god! YouTube! Come on! You don't need all these adverts. Don't give me advert. Right. So this one. Oh, I need the actual. Hang on. Is the? I forgot what I'm after. What I want is. Oh, why is this thing like broken? Top replay. No, not top replay. Show chat replay. What on earth are you doing? I'm breaking everything. So have a look at this, right? Because this blew my mind. Just to put into perspective. About like the Rugby 24 people saying it's a bad game, right? Have a look at this, right? Someone here, this is on the Rugby 2011. Oh, we're going to go down. The Rugby 2011 stream that we did. Someone said, this is by far one of the worst rugby games ever made about Rugby 2011. You need to look back at Rugby 08. Rugby 2011, I think, is arguably the best game. I've never played Rugby 08. I'm actually probably going to message Bears tonight about trying to see if he can give me a bit of a tutorial in getting Rugby 08 on the PC, because I think it would be a fun stream to actually have a go at Rugby. I've never played Rugby 08. I even had a look at it on PS2. On PS2, it's like 5p. I might pick it up and play it on the PlayStation, because I still have a PS2. I've never played Rugby 08, but I do know that Rugby 2011 is literally uses Rugby 08 as a skeleton. It took that game and then made it the new one. It's basically the same game, but I think Rugby has slightly more features, slightly more animations and stuff. It was a World Cup game, you didn't have the team stuff. But I believe mechanically, it is very, very similar. And this person believes that Rugby 2011 is by far one of the worst games ever made, but the game it is based on is better. I have no idea. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what state Rugby 24 releases in. People will be unhappy with it. So you've just got to take your own opinion at face value. Right, Michael, do you want to search for the game? I'll put it on a public search. You have played Rugby 08. It's Rugby 2011 minus 3 features. Exactly, Michael's on the exact same page as me. Yeah, it is, as far as I'm aware, the same game. Alex J. Are you Alex J, Michael? I feel like your name was Michael. Is this actually someone playing the game? Is somebody actually just playing the game? Let me know, Michael. Drop it in the chat so I don't start a game. This is not, in fact, me. That is incredible. Okay, unfortunately, I'm sorry, Alex. If Alex is watching, let me know, Alex. Drop it down in the chat because I'd be amazed if there's actually someone randomly at 6 p.m. on a Friday is looking for this game. Right, Michael, we're going to have to just... I'll keep searching to find Michael. And then if Alex is still searching, we might play Alex. I cannot believe that there's people actually genuinely searching for this. Let's have a look. Alex, I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry to keep doing this to you. Add you on Steam. I could probably add you on Steam. Hang on. Oh, man. Do you want to drop me your Steam code on the Discord or so, man? I say rather than throwing it down in the public YouTube chat or what have you. Drop me a DM. We can do it. Kind of want to. I'm amazed that there is someone else playing this game. Genuinely. I'm going to also point out I have not game tested this. I had to reinstall the game and reinstall the mods and stuff. I haven't game tested this at all. This could be awful, but it's going to be a lot of fun to see. Oh, it is literally just that. Oh, that's nice and easy. Okay, hang on. Enter your friend's code and invite them to connect. Yes. No. Add a friend. To try searching for your friend. Let's do that. I'm going to assume there's like 300 people with your name. Let's send that one to you, Michael. Is that you? Let's hope. I mean, can I even like... Well, that's cool. I kind of like that. Did I add you, Michael? I think I added you. Or some other guy called Michael is like, who the hell's this mad dragon guy? I kind of like that you can do the thing. Oh, I can see. Hang on, I can see Michael. Oh, I don't know what's happened. I've just clicked on your name, Michael. I have no idea if... You can't see it on the stream, which is really weird. It comes up with like a little window, and it says, who do you want to invite? So I've pressed Michael. Now I need to remember buttons. Oh, creating match. Okay, we must be in. We must be in. I'm awfully sorry, Alex, if you happen to be watching the stream and you are the person who happened to be playing online at that very time. I'm very sorry I exited the game like 3 times from you. I'm not scared of you. I promise. Oh. Takes a long time to create a match, doesn't it? I don't think I've ever done this. I don't think I've ever invited someone to play a game. I wonder if this will be more stable. Fun. Match is ready. And crashed. Why wouldn't it crash? Oh dear. Michael pressed the wrong button. Michael! What are you doing to me? I've got a stream to look professional in front of. How dare you? Okay, hang on, let's put it back up. Okay, online match, invite a player. Weird little window that comes up. Click your name, nothing happens. And I assume you get an invite? I don't know. This could be an easier system. There we go. Online match is ready. Crashed. Alright, Michael, we might not be doing this, mate. This might be a case that we need to time. We might need to time. Apparently creating a game is... It's too hard for this. Oh, you can invite me. Oh. Oh, I do not know how to accept that invite. It's on my wrong monitor. Hang on. Grobbler's asking if you can play too. Everyone's... This might just be a multiplayer stream. Right, I have accepted your invite, Michael. Let's see what happens. If not, we're gonna have to... Okay, online match is ready. Crash. No, alright. No. Okay, it's gonna have to, unfortunately, be... we're just gonna have to hit the like, online search at a similar time, which is even more difficult, because we're also... slightly delayed. You guys are about 5 seconds behind me. Did you know that you live in South Africa? I did not know that. Can you play that? What time is it in South Africa? Is it not like getting towards nighttime in South Africa now? Are you guys like 3 hours ahead of me? Must be like 8, 9 o'clock or so. Right, I'm gonna just... I'm just gonna have to... Right, I don't know. I don't even know how to do this. If I say 3, 2, 1, go... Michael, you press search, and I'll hold off for a second. We'll try and beat the delay. We'll try that, okay? I can't believe we're having to work around other people. That's insane to me. Okay, 3, 2, 1, search. If not, I might be playing Alex. Whoever Alex is. Unless Alex is Grobbler in the chat, maybe. Online match is ready. Let's find out. Oh, in fact, is it just broken? This is interesting. Is online just done? This is interesting. What would be the... Have you got a mod? Yeah, I've got the same mods that I had exactly as last time, Michael, where we played a couple months back, right? And it was fine then. This is the same mod, and it's also not getting to the same point that it got to when I found the other guy. I have to believe it's... Do you have mods? It's very weird. Connection terminated by peer. Okay. If not, that's kind of annoying. Have to look into that. Oh, it's 7 PM in South Africa. Why did I think South Africa was so far ahead of us? When I did videos with the Rugby Guru, I'm sure he was like 2-3 hours ahead of me or so. You kept connecting to the Alex guy too. So we can both connect to Alex, but not to each other. How does that work? Well, if not, then... I also noticed the other day that... External errors occur. Please check your internet connection. Try again. Might be on my end. But I was in a game with Alex. I was in a game with Alex twice. I don't know. Hey. Your internet might be dead, yeah. If only there was some way to know if my internet was working. If only I could be on a stream and talk to people. Who's Alex? I have no idea. It's actually just somebody who happens to also be searching for online games of Rugby 22, which is wild. We have an online community. I have no idea. If maybe Alex does this every day. Maybe Alex sits there, hopefully, hoping that the connection terminated by peer. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if. Tell you what I'll do. Let me terminate it all. Discord, Steam. I've still got paint running in the background. That's fun, isn't it? Okay. Try and go up. There shouldn't really be a reason. I probably should have. I didn't think I'd need to test online. I thought online was broken enough as it could be. Well, looks like we'll give it one more go. If not, we'll do some casual matches and do some stuff. I still need to message Kane. Kane was going to talk to me a bit about trying to manipulate the SP points, because I was still going to do my Italian Six Nations series that I never got to do because I couldn't build a team with my amount of SP points. How was it getting on? Oh, was my is this my Italian team? Yeah, I was slowly getting there. It takes so many SP points to be able to make all the players. Yeah, I've still got a couple of random Argentinian players that I needed to fill in. We'll have one more search. If not, we're jumping into some games. South Africa, New Zealand. We can do South Africa, New Zealand. That'll be fun. We've got the modded South Africa as well, which is the current. No, all right. I wonder if the network terminated by other player is because the game on the other end is crashing as well. I don't know. Oh, well, looks like we're not doing online, guys. I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't even know why that would be. Because the game is just the game from Steam, as it has always been. And the mod that I run on the game is just to change team aesthetics and kits. So... which he says, but some of them... some of them haven't changed. I might need to look into that. That is certainly the kit that South Africa had for the World Cup, right? I know that is. But then the Wales one isn't. I'm not sure why it's done some and not others. Maybe I've done something wrong. I might need to do a full redo of this game and see if I can get it working again. This is why you should probably game test stuff and make sure it all works. But South Africa versus Springboks. Oh, I've lost all my settings as well. Let's do 5 legend because we're not messing around. We're going to straight in there. Everything on, sound things, everything. Hopefully about the same. There we go. South Africa, New Zealand. Getting ourselves ready for the Rugby Championship. That's where you want to be. I haven't caught any of the under-20s Rugby Championship. But it sounds like it's been very fun. Maybe I should have caught some games or what have you. Do let me know about game volume as well. I was trying to mess around a little bit before. We're trying to make sure game volume and stuff was not too loud or too quiet. I am struggling for some reason that the noise gate that I have on is reducing the game volume down a little bit too much, which I can't seem to fix. I just matched with somebody else. People are on. We've started a movement. Oh, improper kickoff by me. We've got people playing this game. Hopefully Rugby 24 will have an active online community with an actual online system, and the fact that there will be custom things is that we don't need to download mods and stuff that potentially break a game. I can't wait for Rugby 24, man. I really just want to play it. I'm so annoyed that we didn't manage to get our hands on it when we were actually meant to. I feel like it would have come at a really good time just after the Six Nations, It would have absolutely fit on the channel brilliantly. We just could have played loads and loads of Rugby 24. Wow, New Zealand on it quickly. Let's see if we can... oh, nice little offload there. Ref. Oh my god, I've got to remember the buttons. This is not Rugby 2011 anymore. Oh yeah, I need to try and spread out wide here. Cheeky little up and under. That's for me. Ismail Herber. Sean Klein. Not getting anywhere through there. Try and go wide. Esterhazen. Oh, little pass. Orense. No, not going to get around. Ioane. Oh, are we still in? I feel like that probably should have been in touch. Shut him down. Good shut down. What are the buttons? What is grubber kick in this game? How many hours do I have in this game, and I'm still not entirely sure what all the buttons are when I come back to it after a month. Oh, that's a Beth. That's nice. Esterhazen. Little offload. Still going. Jasper Wiese. Oh, what a ridiculous tackle. Okay, Cheslin Corby. Crossfield kick all day long. Oh, well, unless my own player runs in front of me. Yes, I forgot that was a thing. Oh, remember when we played Rugby 2011 and it worked really well and it was smooth and enjoyable? Oh, big dump tackle by Akira Ioane. Grobler has said 11-12 score. If you managed to get that bang on, we've done something brilliantly. Where do we go? Let's do a little kick to the corner. Yeah, oh my god, I've genuinely, like, forgotten all the controls. Is that just about going to get there? No! Even though it didn't look like there was any wind, but apparently there was a... oh my god. Oh, that for a kick. Right, come on. LaRue. Big counter-attack here. Who's with him? Oh, can't get round that defence. Oh, that little pop pass. Kira Ioane is just sat on the touchline. He's desperate to get on. Playing football. Oh, Renser nearly. That's a good recovery. Let's try and go wide here. Who's with me here? Libok straight in. Esterhazen on the crash ball. Oh, not getting through. Can we recover? No, we don't. New Zealand clear it. Should we have taken the 3? That's a... referee! The yellow-carded player just caught the ball and ran back on the field. I want that investigated. Where's a TMO when you need one? That's outrageous. I don't think I've ever seen that before. As if the player can just run back on the field and catch that ball. Offside and everything. Outrageous. Marnie Libok now to Esterhazen. Here we go. Marks. Oh, Malherbe on the crash ball. Try and move a little bit around here. Orense once again. Oh, that's going to be a late tackle. Come on. They're going out. Yeah. What an outrageous pickup by Akira Ioane. Needs to be looked into. Needs to be investigated after this game. Got to be cynical, at least. Oh, man. I must have a couple hundred hours in this game. And you can still find new... new things to blow your mind that you cannot believe are somehow able to be done in this game. Right, Orense. Oh, that's a nice little kick in field. Who's with him? I've got nobody of pace chasing this down at all. I gotta get that clear as well. That's a good kick as well. That bounce right. Orense. Let's run crossfield. Esterhazen. My God, they are up like a line, New Zealand. Give me a break. Oh no, Esterhazen. Better than that, boy. We need better. Here he goes. Akira Ioane. Oh, he came on. He came on. He cheated. And then he gives a try assist to allow them to get in the lead. Outrageous. Shouldn't even be on the field. He's also a ghost. He's also Casper. He's also able to just phase through my players. Oh, man. Who'd have thought Akira Ioane is the best player in the game? The laws of rugby don't apply to him, making him the ultimate warrior in Rugby 22. Right, let's do a little bit better here, shall we? There we go. We can hit Am. He's dropped the balls. I've had a lot of handling errors so far. God, where is my line? I've also got this set really wide. Nobody is there. Don't let him through. Come on, boys. This was a hard game to get in. Why didn't I do South Africa versus Tonga or something as my first game? Get a bit of a warm-up in. Oh, Esterhazen, good pick up there. And took 12 players to take him down. There must be numbers somewhere, and somehow there isn't. Orense has to do well there to defend himself. Who's going to get in here, boys? Where are my players? I've got to wait for them to run over. Oh, Libok through the gap. Not support. Where are all my players? Oh, another good kick. The exit clearances from New Zealand have been very good in this game so far. Oh, now they take him off. They don't want the referee looking into this anymore. Now they get him off the field. Oh, man. There's so many glitches in this game. Oh, please get this ball out. There's 3-on-1 on that wing. All right. Big pass. Orense. Grab a kick. Pick it up, Orense. Here we go. Right, let's get ourselves towards those posts, because I haven't done a kick in this game in over a month. You know what? 11-12's looking awfully close right about now, isn't it? Right, Libok. Gonna get a kick. I did actually watch the... what did I watch the other day? Stormers. Who were the Stormers playing? And Marnie Libok's kicking was absolutely on point. He had a really, really good kicking game. Oh, not quite the 50-22. Will it stay in? That's a line out! They've given it away right at the end of the game. Outrageous. What was Geordie Barrett thinking in that moment? He picked up the ball from behind his own try line and ran it into touch. Legend difficulty this game is on. My goodness. Can you imagine if you were playing an online game and that happened? You went to just dot down the ball, instead you, you ran it into touch somehow from behind your own try line. Oh, Groveler's said to miss. He said to miss to do. He wants me to stay on 12. They can't get 4 though. What do I do? Go on, we'll do. Let's see if we can, like, hit someone. Hit someone in the crowd. Does anyone else have... I'm going to give you a view into my psyche here. Does anyone else have a really, like, dark sort of sense of humour? And every time I've ever played a rugby game, one of the first things I always do in those circumstances when you're taking a kick towards posts is I always see if I can kick the ball into one of the players waiting underneath the posts. I always think it would be really funny. Oh, we're going to get a good try here. I always think it would be really funny, sorry. I always think it would be really funny to be able to boot the ball from the tee and, like, bonk a player on the head. Let's see if we can do it now. Like, just judging that right amount of power. There we go. We'll go for Sam Whitelock here. No, a bit too much. But, like, if you could tip the ball to just come in and bonk off one of their heads or something, I think that would be brilliant. I've never seen it in a game, and I want to see it in a rugby game. And now that we have Squidge in the game, I already know that dark side of me is going to say, I need to find Squidge in the crowd and seeing if I can bonk a rugby ball off his head. Off a tee and watch it bounce back in. That is going to be my aim for Rugby 24, now that we know he's going to be sat in the crowd. But hey, decent win. 17-7 after having no idea what was going on there. Any other games? Feel free to drop down any games you guys want to see in the chat, because it looks like we're not doing online. I'll have to investigate the online. I might even uninstall and reinstall the game and reinstall the mods and see if I get it to fix. I probably should have tested I didn't even think to check if online worked. I assumed the game is broken enough. It can't go worse. It can't have anything more wrong. And then you have Akira Ioane run on from being yellow carded to catch the ball in an offside position to then play the ball on and end up scoring a try. Outrageous. Scotland and the Sharks and Ireland versus France. There's two fun games. Let's start out with Scotland versus the Sharks. I actually don't know if... Are the Sharks in this game? I genuinely don't know. Were they in... I think the mod added them in. Oh no, the URC was licensed, right? I feel like I'm slightly... Yeah, I couldn't remember it because it was Pro 14 URC Air. I was like, who actually got added in? URC was licensed, right, in this game. You know, I'm actually going to swap it up. I'm going to go because I feel like that's really like over leveled. I feel like me being the 82 versus 71 team is outrageous. URC. Leinster at 84. Oh my god. What am I looking for? Sharks. Sharks versus Scotland. No, we don't want to go to that rubbish stadium where there's no crowd and there's just nothing going on. Sebastian said UBB versus La Rochelle. We don't do a lot of French games. We can do some French games on this. This will be fun. I haven't got a lot else to do tonight. We can just play some games. Scotland versus Sharks, Ireland, France. La Rochelle. That's fun. Okay. The Sharks. Now, this is 2022 Sharks. So I imagine there's going to be a couple of players slightly outdated in this. I haven't caught a lot of the URC. I have caught a couple of games. I did watch, because I had no PC, I had nothing to do. On one of the Saturday evenings was Ospreys versus the Stormers. That was probably on, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. And I watched that game because I like watching the Ospreys, but I just watched that game expecting Ospreys to get absolutely mullered in that game, and they won, and I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that the Ospreys, I thought they had a superb game. I don't know if it was necessarily the top Stormers team that they have available to them. I thought Ospreys played absolutely brilliantly in that game. It was one of the best club level games I've seen in a while from like an underdog going into it. Not expecting them to do very well. Guys, can we win a ball here? Oh, God. Oh, no. Not Darcy Graham. Good tackle. Darcy Graham's got pace to burn. Bang. That's a good hit. In come the shadows. Working against me. Right. Pinar. Just get a nice little clearance there. I hope I was... Oh, well, they kept that in. I was not expecting that. Right, Werner Koch, who is a bit of a monster. I have been seeing him recently in some of the highlights from the URC and stuff. A very, very hard-working player is Werner Koch. Oh, is that ball? What a ridiculous... What is going on today? Is the ball just not allowed to go out? Oh, and I've got to take this from here as well. Wonderful. Let's make it... Oh, God, I don't know. Right, let's punt that right down there. Let's put them right against the touchline. We don't want Darcy Graham going anywhere. There we go. Good line. That's what you want. Darcy Graham doesn't need to do anything in this game, because I assume he's going to be faster than all of my players combined. Get in there, boys. Come on. Nope. That's an okay tackle. That's not really what I wanted. I'll have to spread up to the left here. Yep, they're going to go that way. That's fine. We'll get a little shut down. We're down. Scotland. Go through Chris Harris. Trying to... just holding it up there. Where is my line? Boys, what are we doing? Sort yourselves out. I'm struggling to get out of my half at the minute. Ali Price. Bouncing through tackles as well. Not a big man, but making ground. Okay, that's decent. All my players just ran away from me, but we'll make it work. Abrams. Let's go. Like the tank. He's named after the tank. Let's get him up there. Boom. Take a seat, Stuart Hogg. No longer in the... Is he been arrested yet? Wasn't he in trouble with the police for something? What was going on in Stuart Hogg's life? Wasn't he like stalking someone or something? I can't remember. I'm sure I read there was something going on with him. Like the sheriff wanted him or something. I don't know what was going on over there. I am looking forward to having the actual 2024 teams. I think it'd be really nice. It is interesting. Like, all right, fair enough. We're going in at halftime 0-0 again. I've got to get back into this game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing actual team rosters and stuff from 2020. 2022 it feels so weird to see two years on now. So many players retired. Do you think the Sharks will win the final? I have no idea. I'm not going to lie to you, Robert. I have not followed the... As soon as all that stuff went behind paywalls and stuff, I was doomed from the beginning. Hang on, let me move that over here. Let me have a look at the what is going on currently. URC 2024. What is the standings? Fixtures. What is going on in the URC? Let's have a look. Table. Who's where? The final of what? Sharks are down there. Am I being dumb, Grobbler? What are they in the final of? I don't know. I've been following the Glasgow are doing really well. The Challenge Cup. Sorry, I'm completely wrong. I have no idea who they play. What am I, a guy on YouTube who should know things about rugby? Outrageous, isn't it? Yeah, I'm so out of my depth in all sort of club law. Everything went behind paywalls. So unless you catch like the occasional Wales game or Welsh club level on an S4C, I'm just lost. I'm lost in all of them. But Ospreys have done okay at 11th there. It's so painful to see this. Cardiff Scarlet Dragons all in, like, God, Zebre are the only ones down there. But Glasgow have been doing well. I saw Leinster won the semi-final. That was of the Challenge Cup, right? Leinster won that, because I remember there being a whole thing that James Lowe got a hat-trick. And then there was like a stat that came out that all 3 tries were like 11 meters combined made or something. He basically got the ball on the try line from Gibson Park in all 3 of them. Yeah, Stormers in 5th. I expect them to be slightly further up there. Edinburgh. The Scotland teams are doing well though. Glasgow 1st, Edinburgh 7th. The Wales teams are very patient to play. I would like to see more of the South Africa. The only thing, when I first started the channel, I knew nothing about South African rugby. I had no idea. They played in green. That's all I knew. And my first sort of dipping my toe into the water of South African rugby was doing the Lions tour. The Lions went over to South Africa. They played that, and I got to see like the Lions and the Sharks. They played the Lions in the warm-up games to play in the Springboks. And they were really fun to watch. And I've been able to catch, weirdly, specifically Stormers. I've seen Stormers versus Ospreys, and I've seen the Stormers versus Cardiff, like, in the last month. They've both been on, like, a Freeview, like, channel on S4C. So I have been able to catch them. I don't know why it's always specifically the Stormers versus, one of the Welsh clubs. But I would like to see some of them more. I also saw some stuff from the... Who was it? Harlequins versus Toulouse, I think it was. And Toulouse looked very good in that. There's a reason France are doing well. Well, first half specifically, they look decent. Right, I've got a game to win. I need to get my head focused, ready to go. Right, let's first of all move my attack line out a little bit further here, because we need to get this ball underway. Chamberlain just didn't pass the ball. Chamberlain just said, nope, we don't need to pass the ball out to another player. I am amazing. I am the one-man army. Let me cover down here a little bit. Nope, they're going to go back up the inside. Finn Russell gets wrapped up. Can't get that one either. Oh, my God. Is that Chamberlain again? Abandoning your post, boys. Come on. That's a good turnover. Costa. Oh, I can't make anything in this game. Scotland are all over me. I'm trying to read chat at the same time. It's not the way to do things. Joe, Rugby 24 is the only game. I'm Rugby 24. What are you on about here, Joe? That's a lot of sentences and I can't make. Rugby 24 is the only game. What, is in the only game coming out? Probably. I don't see 2K25 or whatever they were trying to push for the fake. I haven't followed up on that. Actually, is the Rugby 2K25 like fake page still around? Is people still doing that? Oh, that's a big shot. See if we can get there. No, Ali Price, stop it. My biggest fear is Darcy. I'm keeping an eye out for him. I don't want him anywhere near that ball. Right, let's try and put that down a little bit, into a little bit of room. Dylan van der Merwe. That's fine. Oh, not fine. That's fine. We're trying to... Oh, there we go. And again, that's a good turn. Okay, we're going for a wide ball here. Costa again just gets clattered. That boy is having a rough all day here. Okay, let's try something different. Up and under. Weren't ready for it. Put him down. Okay, we're making ground here. We're moving up. Oh, we get the turnover. Okay, hang on. We're at 69 minutes. What's drop goal? Y or B? Y? Y? Yes, Y. Okay, let's take 3. I don't remember what the button is. Have I told you that you are the GOAT? Thank you very much, Grobbler. I actually, weirdly, you ever have those, like, weird, like, existential thoughts just at random times? For some reason, the other day, I was thinking about, like, what it's going to be like. If Rugby 24 is a really good game, and, a lot of people play it and a lot of people get online, there will be a really weird thing where it will be like, we might be able to have things like ranked modes? Ugh, what are you doing, boys? Stop it now. Stop doing things that are going to make us lose. Abrams. Ugh. Not getting through there either. Oh no! Why did I do it? Why don't I just put the ball down? But and then we can actually see like who is good, because at the minute, like I feel like the community is very. Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Why didn't I? For some reason, I had a ruck. I was like, I could run the clock down, and I could kick it out, or I could see if Werner Koch can run the length of the field on the wing. Why did I do that? What a dumb move. Yeah, like we were saying, I'm the greatest of all time. Why did I just kick it out? I didn't want to be boring. I wanted it to be fun, and then for some reason I just did something stupid. I actually got SP points for that then. Normally you don't get any SP points for Legend. Do you? Normally you don't get it. I assume that was Legend difficult. Should have been. Yes, oh my god, if I'd lost on not Legend difficulty, that would have been even more insulting. But yeah, if we could have ranked modes, that'd be great. We could actually compete. Who is the best at like rugby gaming? Because it's really hard to make any sort of claim about it at the minute. I think on a previous stream, someone was like, who is like the best in the world at like rugby gaming? And I was like, we have no way of knowing. We have no tournament, no tester level to see like who would be good, who would be bad. Like I was like, in a weird arrogant way, I would say I'm probably up there, because I just purely based on other people that you can see. There's not that many people who make content on rugby games. I'm the only one I'm aware of that explicitly, like, I only play on Legend difficulty. I think most of the other guys play on like the Pro difficulty, so I'm already playing on a bigger difficulty. Online games, I've won almost all of the online games. I've played other content creators in online games and I've won them, but also it's online in Rugby 22 and it's really janky and really broken, and it's not very reliable to suggest that you actually win. Like if you win by 50-0, the game's broken. So did you actually win, or did it just like, did you say, okay, Kane's in the chat now? Call me a noob, how dare you, Kane. I would challenge you, Kane. I don't know if you were in at the start of the stream. The online is completely broken. As in, when you press the online, it actually crashes the game, and we don't know why. So unfortunately, I don't know what's gone on there, and I'm going to have to investigate and maybe reinstall the game. I cannot play online, which is rubbish. Because I want to do it. I would. In fact, should we showcase? Should we showcase it not working? What's the first game you will play on Rugby 24? Oh, that's a good question, Sebastian. I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Connection terminated by peer. That just means their game crashed. Yeah, it's just gone. Yeah, on PC. Yeah, Michael was searching for a game as well. Michael we couldn't get me and Michael to play a game. I was able, for some reason, to connect to a guy called Alex, who wouldn't let us be known in the chat if that was in the chat or just somebody playing. So I just, yeah, we can't play it, basically, which is kind of rubbish. What was the other game? Someone said France, Ireland, right? Let's do France, Ireland. I'll do green and blue. Yeah, first game we're going to play on Rugby 24. First game. I actually don't know. There's got to be a bit more to it as well, right? Because we've also got to think it's also probably going to be a video, so you've also got to do a little bit more clickbaity stuff. I doubt a lot of people are tuning in for Spain versus Uruguay. My first game. It's probably going to need to be teams in the top 10. I would like to be teams that I've never really got to play with officially. Like Rugby 22 didn't have South Africa, England. They didn't have either of those two teams licensed. That could be a big game. I'm trying to think about audiences wanting to watch a game as well. South Africa, England's a good one. South Africa, New Zealand. What did I do for Rugby 22? I think I did Australia, New Zealand for Rugby 22. And it also probably depends a little bit on what is going on in the world of rugby around the time the game comes out. Like if they get it out in that sort of quickest try of all time. Oh no. If the game comes out, they haven't given us a date, but if they say we've all sort of estimated July, August time, that would probably be coming up to Rugby Championship time, right? I think Rugby Championship's on at like August, September. So it's probably not a bad idea at that point to also include it as like do one of the games that... James Lowe, go away. It would probably be a good idea to tie in that to it a bit, so do the Rugby Championship tournaments. If there's a big game going on for summer internationals, like I know Ireland are going over to New Zealand, right? So could do Ireland, New Zealand. Could be another fun one. I'd quite like to play with Argentina, but I don't think the Argentina audience is very there for the channel. Every video I've ever done to do with Argentina has never done well. I'm guessing they typically speak... Do they speak Spanish in Argentina? It might be just no Argentinian people are very interested in rugby content online. So my Argentina videos have never done very well, even though I really enjoy Argentina, and I would like to do an Argentina game. Okay, and you're going to try out the thing. Yeah, give it a go, mate. See if you can get it to work. Kane says Wales, because you're Welsh. Some savage undertones there. Well, you know, if anything, that would be a challenging game, right? I imagine it would have the Wales ratings. So Wales ratings would probably be at 78 when the game launches, if not lower. So if anything, that would actually probably be a really tough game. So probably not Wales. Yeah, probably two of the sort of top 5 teams at the time. I haven't really thought about it, to be fair. Like, had the game come out when it was meant to around Six Nations times, probably would have been France-Ireland. But if it's closer to the Rugby Championship, I think South Africa, New Zealand could be fun. World Cup redo. Or, like... I think I'd maybe do... Although I did really enjoy the South Africa-France game from the quarterfinal. I think it'd be New Zealand, Ireland, South Africa, France, South Africa, New Zealand. It will also be the first game that England will have licensed, so it might not be a bad game to also do England. But just for Kane saying, "'Cause you're Welsh, I'll be the team playing against England," and I will attempt to beat them. Oh, Greg Aldreet there on the crash ball. What a line. Julian Marchand, Vakatawa. England, South Africa, I feel would maybe be a good viewer, a good view count one. I think South Africa, England, we get a lot of people interested. A lot of England people would want to go there just to be annoyed at me if I won. And a lot of South African supporters would want to go watch that game because it's versus England. Might be that one. We'll see. We'll see what we get up to. Slot that one through. 14-0. This feels slightly better. It's nicer to have a team that's slightly higher. The Sharks were struggling, and I'm not going to lie, to basically get anywhere past Scotland. Scotland were giving me a bit of effort. Oh, my nose is annoying me. Anyone else suffer with hay fever? Oh, it's so annoying. How we have not discovered like a full long-term cure for hay fever, I do not know. Like, you can take these little like hay fever medicine and it'll be fine for 3 hours. Great. How about for longer? Nope. Just keep buying our medicine. Oh, boys, come on. Should have done better than that. That's going to be a big box kick back. Okay. 50-22, maybe. From Jaminet. Oh, no. Where's the wind going? I'm really struggling to work out where the wind's actually going here. It is pretty flat. Right, Jaminet. Across field. To Francois Cross. To Woki. Aldreet. Enter back inside. This is lovely. Well, this would be a nice try if we can get around everybody else. And we do. Beautiful. 3 tries and a half. Now I'm getting back into the game. I'm warming up. I'm going to have to work out what's gone wrong with the online. I genuinely have no idea. I can't even work out why the online would be broken. Because the game files are just from Steam. The mod is just cosmetic and renaming stuff. It's got nothing to do with the functionality of the game. The game runs fine. Unless like, Nakon themselves have gone... Rugby 24 is almost here. Get rid of Rugby 22. You may not play anymore. Which is a shame, because as janky as it is, I still enjoy playing the online. Hopefully Rugby 24 will have good online modes. Let's charge after him. I think he was in Tetra. Right, 1, I think he was in touch. 2, I swapped to a player and he just fell on the floor. I wasn't even in range of attack. He just dropped to the floor. I want to watch this one back. I believe he got into... Oh, don't give me the sideline camera angle. I feel like he got into touch there, and then this player, I swapped to him, and he just jumped on the floor. What's that about? There's me talking about how actually the game's functionality isn't broken. And maybe it is. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe there is something gone wrong here. I was going to ask you as well, Kane, about the... I think you said on one of the previous live streams about the SP point thing. About being able to generate more SP points or being able to actually go into the files and stuff. I still need to draw you a message about that. Because I lost 3 weeks of grinding this game for SP points to... Oh, that was a penalty. Oh, I thought it was a free kick. I lost 3 weeks to trying to sort out my PC. So I'm further behind on that than where I even should have been. I'm gonna have a Six Nations series come out mid-July at this point. Loads of views. All 10 people will want to watch the Italian series. Oh, didn't manage to get it back. Right, let's try to go off to the left here. Oh, enter back. Come on, boys, get in there. Oh, where are we? Damien Pinot needs to get across with that. Ireland are on a bit of a surge here. Ireland are making a bit of a comeback. Oh, that's a good shot. Probably illegal, based on the new laws that we looked at earlier, but there we are. Another good shot, wow. That is some solid defence. See if we can keep going here. Akatau, a little pop pass. Here we go. Spin! No. Get in a little bit too self-confident there. Here we go. More self-confidence. Crossfield kick. Damien Pinot! What a try. Absolutely beautiful. I've been away for 3 weeks. I come back and I can start landing probably the hardest technical thing in the game. Gael Ficou with an absolutely beautiful crossfield kick, weighted beautifully. Look at that. Right over the top of James Lowe. Nowhere there. Damien Pinot picks it up from his tiptoes. Goes over for a try. Lovely to see. Gives us our bonus point try. Not that we're in any sort of tournament. Why do I look so, like, dark? I think there is so much light coming through my curtains that it's actually made my face dark. It is brighter than my lights inside of the room, so my face looks really dark. Okay, let's drop this one back. Kick that one back up to their end of the field. They can try and play around me here. Oh, big hit. Nope, not going to make it. In comes Antonio! Great pickup. Send in the big man to do a winger's work. That's what we like to see. Oh, we got numbers out on this wing. If we can ship this one out wide. Marchand, Olivon. Vakatawa once more. Gets out to Villiers. Kick it up. They've taken the hit. Vakatawa's on the charge, though. See what James Lowe's got up his sleeve. Kicks with his right foot. Incredible move. Pretty sure he's left-footed, James Lowe. But there you are. Aldrit. Iku. Cyril Bay. Not managing to make it through. Buzzer just around the corner. Aldrit. Marchand on the little sidestep. Nice to see. Let's go back out wide to Villiers. Try and outrun his man on the wing as Andrew Conway tries to get back across. Doesn't manage to get all the way around. Let's go for it once again. Gael Ficou lines himself up for the second crossfield kick of the game. This time, nobody there. Just let that one reset for a second here. It's a decent tackle. Ireland want to play on. That's something I hope they do for Rugby 24 as well. As I hope they improve the interceptions in games. I feel like I run so many really nice interception lines, and I don't get any results because the interceptions just don't really work in this game anymore. Rugby 20 had some lovely interception lines. Decent turnover. Right, length of the field stuff. Here we go. Dupont. Finding it. Oh, nope. Can't find a gap through there. Oh, we're running out of room. That's better. On the outside. Cuts back in. Vakatawa smashing through. Antonio. Oh, cheeky from the prop. Not the man who I thought was running up through the middle there. Woki. Out to Villiers. Still going. Still going. A little grubber kick along. Here we go. Play a little bit of football. And Villiers to seal us out. That's a decent win. 33-7. Happy with the old work there from the French boys. Did you get it working, Kane? Did you try the online? Did you see if you could actually get your end working? It may be my game. It feels very much like a game issue, though. Did I get that then? Yes, I did. 35-7. Hey, it's a good game. Not yet. I'm also getting SP points for... I feel like I never used to get SP points for playing on Legendary. Or is it just not? You didn't used to get bonus SP points. Oh yeah, UBB versus La Rochelle. Am I in the wrong thing? Or La Rochelle? La Rochelle is surely they're in top 14, right? Am I going too quick for my own good? What is my controller doing? It's fighting me back. Ah, Stade Rochelle. It's not La Rochelle. This is UBB. Who is UBB? UBB. I'm trying to even look for something that resembles... Ah! Bordeaux. Oh, Kane's got online work. I've no idea. It is very specifically me then. 83 versus 83 though. This is a great matchup, Sebastian. That's about as bang on as we can do. Let's do it. Let's do it. You've got 500k. We're going to get 99999 of them now. Yeah, okay. If you let me know what you're doing, that would be useful, because that will severely cut down on my time of buying Italian packs. That is very painful to do one by one at a time. Yeah, we really don't get to showcase a lot of the French games a lot on here. Let's see how we get on here. There'll probably be some French names I actually don't even know outside of the French sort of international teams. Oh man, did not get through there. I did see that Blair Kinghorn's now with Toulouse, and I think was he starting ahead? Was he starting ahead of Ramos? Or was it Jamina? Who was he starting ahead of? And it was like, my God, that's wild. Oh, that's a lovely little step up there. Oh, as he goes. Prizzo still going. Hit the line. I thought it said Groudon. Anyone Pokemon fans in the house? They've got Groudon on their team. That's what you want to be seeing. Smash through. Let's keep moving wide here, boys. Yep, we're fine with this for now. And again. Oh, Jonathan Darty. You got to pick that one up, boy. Okay. Oh, Ben Lamb. Ben Lamb plays at Bordeaux. I like Ben Lamb. Yeah, Kane, if you got the online to work, I'll have to look into why I don't have online working. I genuinely have no idea why it would be broken. Oh, did not manage to get through there. Ooh, hands in the ruck. Kaulashvili not letting me get through here. You know what? We'll give them the credit due. They've had a pretty good defensive set there. Let's take a little cheeky 3. Let's just still knock over the post. We might as well put ourselves in the lead for the second. Like David Beckham curling that. My God, powerful as that wind. That bar did not look particularly wild. Right, Carballo, bang on the shell. That did not work at all like I wanted it to. Over the top of the fullback there. Oh, we got the bounce. There could be a 50-22 coming up. Is that not a 50-22? Was I not in my half? I thought that was really good. All right, the game didn't want to give me that one. Let's get a little step on the inside. We're still putting pressure on. Nope, can't go. Where are all my players here? We're going to have to go left because we've got no one on that. I'm going to keep calling him Groudon. In he goes for the try. I choose you. Ramos was playing 10 because Intermac was injured. Yes, I was trying to think of who. He was Blair Kinghorn was at 15. But yeah, the commentators were saying he's been really impressing over in France, Blair Kinghorn. I do like Blair Kinghorn. He's been moved around a lot, hasn't he? He started out on the wing. They've tried him at 10. They've tried him at 15. I personally prefer him at 15 out of all the positions. But he has been dotted around quite a lot. Oh, let's try and slide through there. Oh, that's a nice little pop pass. Here we go, the big man on the charge. Oh, outruns it. Dump them into touch. Kane, you said you got 3, other person got 0. As in what, you're playing an online match now, you Kane? Is that what you mean? I'm going to assume that's what you mean by that. I have no idea what... Oh, God, I got absolutely mullered behind my own line there. Oh, Jonathan Dante with Superman arms to be able to get that there. Right, Caballo goes back the other way. Aldreet, nope, not going to get through there either. My God. Bordeaux love a defensive set. Is that going to go too far? Just let that roll. Roll. Oh, outrageous. Dot it down. 10-0. 10-0, not too bad. No, Toulouse look very good, though. With Dupont back in the side as well. He's just very good, isn't he? He is irritatingly good, Dupont. Every team in the world wishes they had a scrum half that does what Dupont does. Oh, Jonathan Dante here. No, not going to break that. Bordeaux have really held a really solid... Look how organised they are compared to my guys. Why are we in a ball? Let's try and slide through the middle there. Yep. Oh, I thought maybe there would be a hole open up. Not going to work for me. Right, we've got numbers here. Surely. Surely, boys. There we go. Leibenberg on the charge. Probably butchering people's names. Oh, no. That was the wrong move. Shouldn't have gone for the pickup there. Let's get the full back on it. Oh, Dulan. Here we go. 50-22. All day long from Bryce Dulan. Come on. Ooh. Using that wind. Get those 50-22s in. Apply that pressure. Wider pass here. Goes out to Rule. One ring to rule them all. As he goes underneath the post for a beautiful try. I was really happy with that 50-22. My kicking game has been pretty on point today. I feel like a couple of other areas have been a little bit questionable, but kicking-wise, it looked very nice. We had that crossfield kick from Fiku. We've had a 50-22 there. Absolutely on point there. Grobber's got to go. No worries, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Genuinely, I didn't know if YouTube was even going to push the stream to anyone, having not done any videos for like 3 weeks with the PC broken. So I'm glad some people have turned out, which is nice. I wasn't expecting a lot of people, to be fair. That typically is the way YouTube works. If you don't consistently do stuff on YouTube, it just says nope, and away you go, and you're just dead in the water. So the fact we've actually had quite a few people turn up today has been nice. Oh, am I not going to get back for that? I don't think I will. No. Up and under. Dulan, good recovery. 50-22. Should we do it again? Try and run across field. Go away. Stop chasing me down. There we go. Poplin through the middle. Nope. I've just lost 10 meters on that run. Not really what I wanted to. Here we go. Sazi this time with a little cheeky kick. Let's run around the back. Here we go. Oh, stop bouncing the ball off your face. Let me run. Kerbala. There we go. Some quick winger for Bordeaux here, chasing me down. Gonna get rolled into touch. It's okay, we're playing for time. 17-0. Feeling confident about it. Nice work. Oh, Jonathan Dante right through the middle there. Give them something to worry about. Ball's been allowed to bounce. Jonathan Dante can't get out to the wing. Surely has to go. Surely it has to go. 1-on-1. Oh, great defense. Tackle had to be made. They're going to box kick this. That's going to go out. Well, there we are. 17-0. I thought maybe I could have got one more try in there. My nose is annoying the hell out of me. Ah, I hate hay fever. Why do you do this to me? Oh man, that's fun. I'm really annoyed we can't get online to work. Let's have a look again. I am actually wondering, because the events doesn't work either. External error has occurred. Check my internet connection. Why would it say that on the events? I'm wondering whether there's something that hasn't worked when I've downloaded the game to do online stuff. What else is online? Are missions classed as being online? I don't think so. I've nearly done quite a few of these. Make the ball go in off the post 5 times. Score a try from your own 22 meter. We've almost done all those challenges. Well, it's taken longer to search this time than it did before, but yeah, still nothing working per se. Let's have a quick look what's going on. Out of my own interest, I want to have a look if Ross has got any more stuff going on. I thoroughly enjoy this. Oh, we got more. Is this another one? Bro, pitch marker is moving automatically after I bowl. I really like this. I really like that the... again, it's probably that dark sense of humor of mine, but I get a great deal of enjoyment knowing that it's just all going wrong for people. If I pirated the game. Well, it hasn't crashed while trying to search for a game. I'm guessing that was just because no one's around. I did see that Michael's moved on. I think he's playing football now. So I don't think anyone else is around. I'm guessing we've lost Alex. Kane has said after this game, try go online. Let's see. Yeah, well, I'm here, Kane. Kane, whenever you want to. The fact that it's still searching means I believe nobody else in the entire world is currently in this game. It is just me. Is that sad or just interesting? I don't know. Nobody else in the entire world is on this game on multiplayer right now. That's kind of wild, isn't it? What else we got going on in the world? Let's have a look around. I'll wait for Kane to see if we can get one to work. If not, I guess we'll do one more. We've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to cover today. We went over the new rules, which was fun. Was that cut off the screen before? Oh, I'm awfully sorry if when I was going through these rules before, we'd lost a little bit of text. I didn't realise that when we were doing it. Nothing new from Ross. Nothing new in the thing, I don't think, unless someone's going to throw something at us now to be able to look for it. Doesn't look like it. Any news for the game? Valhalla's everywhere, man. I love how Valhalla is just in every single chat everywhere. A guy is there he is again. Valhalla again. That is a guy who is very, very into rugby gaming. Anyone got a game that we sort of want to finish the evening off with? Because I was planning on getting off at 7, so we're at 5 to 7 now. Anyone got a specific game that we want to throw out? Oh, yeah, I forgot. How do I not search for a game? There we go. I could not work that one out. What have we not done? We haven't done Pro D2. I could do a Gallagher game. Wasps. Wasps have gone. We do Wasps versus someone. What else we got? Northampton. Sharks. We have another Sharks game, but a different Sharks game. See if my teams are actually correct. Yes. That was an issue I had. The first time when I actually installed the game, I did open the game to have a little bit of a look at it just to make sure it was fine. A couple of the Gallagher Premiership teams are all over the place. Players just in the wrong position or not being registered as being in the right position for some reason. Let's give Wasps a bit of a run, seeing as I don't know if we're going to be seeing them Any future games? Oh, Bassett. Oh, God. Bassett's just left for dead by his own men out here. Do I have all my players? I feel like I've got about 8 players on this team. Oh, God. That was awful. We're also outmanned on the wing as well. We've got men nowhere. What is this defensive setup from us, boys? Come on. Oh, gotta get out wide here. The guy running in with his arms up like a red panda. That's what you want. Cruz goes in. Tamuga Allen. What a great name. I love that. Fifita. Trying to make our way. Oh. Tom West. What are we doing? Okay, said I'll wait for you now. Okay, okay, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Hang on. Because I was only going to do that to as a bit of a mess around game to sort of finish off the stream. We'll have a look. Let's see if we let's see if we do anything. I'm gonna say high likelihood this just crashes, and we'll see what happens. I'll just press search. Press search game. I should get some more. We're searching a lobby. You will join a lobby once an opponent is found. Your current progress may be lost. Okay. We got any packs to undo while we're waiting? Oh, online match is ready. Crashed. Nope. Nope. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Very, very irritating. We're gonna have to... I don't even know. It said me versus me. There you are, Kane. A real opponent for yourself. Play against yourself. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. I can't even think of a reason it needs to do that. I'm guessing it's got something to also be done with the events. Like the events say, I've got a network error. But like, obviously I don't. I'm literally live streaming. So I'm not sure what it is. It might require a an uninstall and a reinstall. Oh well. We'll finish off. Let's finish off on a. Yeah, we tried it, Ken. We tried it with Michael. We did invites. Doing the invite doesn't even get to the game. The invite, just sending an invite, crashes the thing down as well. I don't know. Not a lot we can do. Ah, well, we'll finish off. Let's go back to what was the game we were doing? I've already forgotten. Wasps versus Sharks, right? It is also getting very. Oh, in fact, no, let's do Harlequins because I like the Harlequins kit. Hang on. Or Grenoble. Okay, hey, hang on. We got a suggestion from Sebastian. Where are Grenoble? In top 14? No. OD2. I'm sure this thing is fight to me. 68 versus 82. Sebastian coming in to make this final game brutal. Why not? Go on. What have we got to lose? My pride, mainly. 68 versus 82. Big game. Grenoble, here we go. Fortunel starts us off. That is a lovely way to kick. Oh! Take a seat. Straight from the kickoff. No messing around. Boom. Enforcer for the team. Okay, you know what? What do we do? We're going for touch. I believe in Grenoble. Here we go. I'm going to have to go a little bit more there, I think. It's decent. It's a decent touch find. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I don't want to just do a driving maul though. I want to play properly. I really dislike getting driving maul tries in this game. I feel like they're pretty rubbish. Oh, Fortunel. Not getting anywhere there. Right, cool. We've got to have numbers, boys. We've got to have numbers there. Foussier. Big handoff. Oh, no. I did it again. I did it again. I did stupid things to be funny. Is that going to bounce in? Yes, it is. Catch it. Okay, let's just put them back here. They're going to have to work for this now. Oh, okay. The ball eventually somehow got out of that ruck. Okay. Give me a bit more range to work with here. My God, my fullback is slow. Capuozzo is slow, is he? Capuozzo is slow. Oh, no. Why is Capuozzo slow? Oh, man. Maybe I should have taken the 3. What's his speed? What is his speed? Ange Capuozzo. 86. He did not feel like he had 86 speed then. He was jogging to get back. Right, let's move back up into the 22. Come on. Come on, Grenoble. One big play. This is what we want. We're going to go to the front. Nah, we're not going to go to the front. We joked. We've gone to the back. Here we go. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, my guy got wrapped up in that, though. I'm actually going to go straight through the middle here. I don't think anyone's covering that. Oh, don't let them get that ball out there, boys. We are in trouble if they go out wide. Oh, they're going to go for another box kick. Harlequin's enjoying a bit of a safe game out here. This is my winger as well. My winger feels slow. I'm just going to have to make something work for us here, boys. Get in there. Good work. Right, what have we got? I don't like any of them. Okay. Option wing. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Bang. Bang. Capuozzo gets it out. Come on! Nearly making room there. That was a loud bang in the sound effect department. They're going to box kick this again. They are loving the box kicks. As Kura. Schumann. Oh, Montague does well to hold on to that. Let's see if we can punish them. Good offload there. Kadiri. Little grubber kick through. We'll take one. Sit down. Kareem Kadiri. That's a cool name. Hard work against the Harlequins here. They are fighting strong. Okay, let's go for an easy 2, surely. Can't miss this. If you've seen me kick before, you know I absolutely can miss those. Okay, go down. Escande. Let's go for a big kick. Oh, fullback's not in position. I've got nobody chasing this at all. Where's Capuozzo when you need him? There he is. Okay, let's test this. 80. What was it speed? 82. I just don't believe this guy has 82 speed in this game. It is lumbering. Let's get that man his correct ratings in Rugby 24, please. Okay, we are in their half. We'll play on for a second here. I kind of want to see if we can move our way. Oh, sorry. Took one to the ribs for that one. Oh, was the wide pass there the right move? Not sure. I am supported. Oh, no. What are you going to do here? Box kick, Harlequins? No, not this time. This time they want to play on. Not messing around. I do like the Harlequins, kid. Oh, that could be a good turnover. That could be a good turnover. Punish, punish, punish. Okay. Wide pass. Wide. No, that's an awful pass, but we'll make it work. The big man on the charge. Good handoff. Charging through. We're up into the 22. Who's there? They've left that wing alone. They've left it alone, chat. You know what's coming. The worst crossfield kick you've ever seen. That's what's coming. Capuozzo, here he goes. On the counter. No. That was full power. He got him about halfway across the field. Where's Fiku when you need him? Oh, no. Oh, dear. It's going to be a good rush across defence for that. Okay. You know what? I've decided I'm happy with 7-0. 7-0 at half-time. Let's put that one out. Let's just reassess, because we are struggling and we are going backwards. Who else we got here? Who's going to come on from our bench? Rossi comes on from the bench. Anyone higher rated? There's a 79 prop. 79 prop's got to be good, right? Better than just everyone on my team. Boom, get him on. We've also got a 68 prop. Another 68 prop. Why not? Let's replace the whole front row. Glenat. Fullback, winger, and fly half. That is some broad coverage. Oh, who do I have at centre? Do I have a replacement centre? Truliu. Yes. On we go. On we go. Grenoble. On for big work here. Escande. Here we go. Try and run it back. Oh, nearly managed to hit that hole that opened up behind him. There's just no speed. Grenoble is so slow. I can't make any breaks. Okay, into the maul. Fine with this. Because this Nakon controller is a bit of a beast for quick tapping. So even against big teams, this is pretty big. We just made 10 meters on their maul. Okay, big man rushing across it. Oh, for the early pass. Big move, big move. It's my wing. You don't get past me down here. Okay, let's go back out to the back. They are not contesting that back jump at all. I've just done that all game. For some reason, they really don't want to play that back jumper. 50-22. A lot of people in front. Yep, I saw that coming a mile off. I have about 12 people stood in front of my kicker doing nothing to help me. Outrageous. Get out the way. Okay, Harlequin scrum. Come on. Big push, boys. Nope. Backwards we go. Still backwards we go. Oh my god. The Grenoble scrum is apparently a chink in the armour here. Looked a little bit forwards, ref. Oh, my defensive line is... Oh, Douglas comes in, though. With the steal. Can we go down there? Kadiri. The boy who scored a try earlier on. What a great stop, though, by the defender. Put him into touch. Harlequin's not done yet. They want to play on. We're going to go up the back this time. Throw them off a little bit. Oh, Marcus Smith goes in. Hands in the ruck. Okay. I don't believe my guy has range for this, as I made him do a kick earlier on. It was not good. Let's call it that. It was not good. No. That's not out, is it? Well, this has come back to haunt me. I even made it go shorter because I didn't think his range was going to do it. Oh, no! Get on him, Capuzzo! Chase him down! Use that 82 speed. I feel like he ran quicker without the ball than when he did with the ball. I don't know what that's about. Hold it together, boys. 10 minutes left. Don't do what we did against Scotland. Still holding. Wants to go quick. Oh, that's a good line. Good tackle. Oh, had to hold that position in the midfield. No, don't run away from your man. Take him down. Yeah, I knew they were going to go wide here. Got to run. Got to run across. He tried to give the dummy pass to the flag on the side. Not the way to show off. We're still holding. Grenoble holding strong here. That's a good tackle. Dominant hit. Pushing them backwards. They've gone wide. Oh, that's a good turnover. We're going for it. Give the pass, man. Come on, you got to do better than that. We're not done. The safe option would be to just kick it out. We don't play safe here. We go till somebody scores. Looping pass to Ezekura. Oh, that's fallen so short. Oh, what a rubbish ending. I was hoping you would do a nice little up and under, run onto the ball, full tilt, and away we go. But hey, we overcame some tricky odds there, not gonna lie. Grenoble's a fun pick, Sebastian. Thanks for that. I don't, again, you know, I never play as the French clubs, and I really should. There's a lot more to this game that I still yet to really play it to its full potential. But it's a shame we didn't get the online to work. I would have liked online to work, but we have gone over quite a lot of stuff today. We've gone over new laws in rugby, Squidge's video with Rugby 24. We've talked about some Rugby 24 stuff. We've done a lot of fun stuff today. Shame online doesn't work. I'm going to have to look into that. I have no idea what the issue is, so I assume it's going to be a reinstall and hope it fixes something. And if not, oh god, can we have Rugby 24? Can it get here quicker? Because if I lose online, that's going to really limit some of these streams, which would be a bit of a shame. I would like to do more online games with you guys, so I'll see if I can get that fixed. If not, unfortunately, we're going to have to sit and wait for Rugby 24, whenever that's going to be. Hopefully, we don't have to wait too long to hear something about that, but we're now in, what are we in now, May? people were saying by June, and I didn't feel confident in June. I feel like we're going to be looking at July and maybe even further beyond. But thank you to everyone who has come out today, guys. I know it's a bit of a weird stream doing it on a Friday afternoon, and it's the first time back in a while, so I'm sure lots of people are busy, probably enjoying the sun. It's probably what I'm going to go and do now. Now the pollen count's probably dropped down a little bit. But thank you so much to everyone who has turned up for the day. Sorry if we couldn't do as many online games as we hoped for. But I hope you all enjoyed it, guys. Hopefully we'll get back to doing some more regular content on the channel, doing some videos and stuff. I'm probably going to reach out to Bears tonight and see about doing some Rugby 08. And maybe you can sort that out. Oh, I also need to fix this. I forgot those boxes are also still broken below my face, that I don't have boxes around the word. So I'll have to fix that as well. Still stuff to fix. But hey, we have a working PC once again. Everything is back kind of the way it should be. So hopefully as time goes on, we'll be back to normal, guys. But I hope to see you all next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.